No one should be watching my stream.
I'm gonna watch your stream. Let me
Bad.
open that real quick.
Right?
I never said I'd open it on my main account. I have an alt.
Oh, yeah, we know you're all Alpha and
Fuck
Berkey.
you. Fuck you.
So what do I not do?
There you go. All right, now we can hear you. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm going to read a thing, and then I will explain it, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, honey.
Long time ago, in the sleepy town of Ravenwood Bluff, during a hellish thunderstorm, on the stroke of midnight, you hear a scream. Rushing to the town square to investigate, you find your beloved storyteller, myself, has been murdered, impaled on the hour hand of the Clocktower, blood dripping onto the cobblestones below. You assume this is the work of a demon, and you are correct. A demon that kills by night and takes on human form by day. You're about to receive either a red or blue token. If blue, you are good. If red, you are evil. The aim of the game, if you are good, is to find and execute the demon. If the demon dies, good wins. The aim of the game, if you are evil, is to destroy the town. If just 2 players are left, evil wins. The game is split into 2 phases, a day phase and a night phase. During the day, you talk. You will each have a secret identity, a character on the list. So for that, Stabby, on the right-hand side, you see where there's like a little tab that says characters. If you click on that and then click it again, it'll pop out, and then you can see like what each role does, all right? You're also muted, but I'm going to hope that you hear me.
Yeah, I can still hear it, but yeah, I know.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay. Generally, the good players share whatever they know and attempt to find out who is who. Most good players will be telling the truth, but some have an incentive to lie. If you are evil, you should definitely be lying. It's best to pick a good character to pretend to be, spreading as much false information as possible. In addition to that, Stabby, once you get your role, and I'll tell you, I'll talk to you here in a second to show you how that works, but you can search on Google, like, say you're the butler Blood on the Clocktower wiki, and that wiki will have like tips and tricks how to play that character. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. During the night, everyone will have a night phase. What I'll say is don't talk. You could talk, but just don't talk about the game. All right. Leave the game discussion for the day. And then I will go around and tell people things. So most of you will die. This is a good thing. In Ravenwood Bluff, death is not the end. Some players may even want to die as they gain information when they do. If you are dead, you still will participate in the game. You may still talk, and you will win if your team wins or loses. There's a lot of information in this game. However, some of it might be wrong. If you are drunk or poisoned, you have the ability. You will have no ability, but I will pretend that you do. I'm allowed to lie to you. Any information that you have may be incorrect, but you will not know if you're drunk or poisoned. So basically, someone may target you as, say, the poisoner, and that'll poison the information you get in your role. But you could also be the drunk, which means all your information is going to be wrong. For example, if you are the drunk, you know a different character token out of the bag, and I know that you are the drunk. Or if the poisoner poisons you, you may still wake at night to use your ability, but it won't work. This can be a lot of information to take in at once, so keep things simple. There are 4 things that you need to remember. You may say whatever you want at any time, except at night. This is a talking game. You can talk publicly with the group or have private conversations. It's up to you. No peeking. Don't look at my stream, basically. You can ask me any questions you need to, so if you want to talk, you can ask me a question, or you can pull me into a private chat. I'll show you how to do that in a second. If you get confused or don't understand how your character works, or don't understand how the character you're pretending to be works, or if something happens at night you don't understand, just ask me for strategy advice. Whatever it is, please ask. I am neutral, and it is my job to help you and understand the rules and have fun playing. Let me know when you have a question, and we can talk in private. No one knows what the question is you're asked. Play nice. This is a game about deception and tricks. trickery. So please treat others with respect and consideration, kill with grace, and die with dignity. All right. All right. So what's going to happen here? I'm going to give you a token, Stabby. You're going to look up on the sheet here how that plays. I will also pull you into a private conversation in a second to show you how that works. Does anyone remember?
Oh, that sounds good.
I don't remember what the thing is to talk to people, or like to like pull up the options.
Are you talking about like the voice over on the tab?
I mean,
Yeah.
I can click on you to request a private chat or whisper.
Yeah, well, that
stuff,
works, but there's
a tab off to the left side of the screen called voice and text.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh, sorry.
There's a keybind specifically that I'm looking for, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
I mean, there's accept chat requests, which is 1, 2, 3. I don't see one for.
Not that. It's not that button. Is that his timer? I might be able to see it here. Settings, shortcuts. Here we go. T is found square. Should 9 in for character reference. No, there was a way to do this. Night infos and character reference CO 7 shortcuts. That just brings this up. Oh, it's enter. Enter. That's what it is. If you click enter, it'll pull up the request. We don't use the whispers, but Stabby, I'm going to show you what this looks like. So you'll see on the left-hand side a thing should pop up. Also, you can, when you click on voice, you can click on the bit around it and drag it out. So that way it's always open. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to send you this, Stabby. You should be able to accept it, or you can click 1. There we go. All right, cool. And then click backspace to get out.
They have gone.
Let's see. Is she? There we go. Cool. All right, we're going to get going. Let's do it. All right. Give me 2 seconds, and I will get the game set up.
I've been talking.
1.
Wow.
2 seconds.
Ow.
I don't got all day. I'm kidding.
All right. Let's try and do a...
Whoa, rookie. Not the thumbs down.
Oh, no.
Right.
Not the thumbs down. That's so sad.
Let's do that.
I'm not tabbed in, goddammit.
Oh, okay.
You know what else is sad? Seeing an Iron Man every single game.
All right. Yeah. Do you have? Should you guys have your? You should all have your thingies now.
I did the stupid thing and removed it right away because I thought I did it by accident. I think I got it right.
Okay, I will. I can come. I'll come talk to you.
Yeah, come talk to me. Just remind me, please. I fucked up.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Let's begin the night phase. Let's do it. All right.
And so night descends.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't tell anyone this. You are evil. All right. Your demon is Bryn. So if you click on the little token next to Bryn, you can click on it and then change the character to Imp. So that way you know they are that demon.
So who?
Bryn, Bryn, at the very bottom of the table. So they are your demons. So it's a good idea to come talk to them at some point, all right?
So what do I do? Do I need to click on her name and do what?
You should be able to click change character.
When I click on it, it just comes up with a list of things. Except
You're clicking on not their face, but like the little token next to them.
oh,
You see that?
the token.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
the little circle above the square.
Yeah,
So it
just puts
what's
it
it
on the
say?
list of things.
Yeah, do you see Imp? Looks like a pitchfork.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I know.
So what your role is going to do, and you can search poison or blood on the Clocktower wiki. You're going to pick someone, and that'll poison their information and their ability. Okay. So I'll come back to you in a little bit and tell you what.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll let you pick right now. So pick a player, ideally not your demon, to poison.
I'll go for Kira.
Okay.
How do I do that? Just click on her.
Nope. I just do it. So you just tell me, and then we go from there. Okay.
Yeah, Kira. I don't know. I'm just going for anyone.
All right. I will talk to you in a bit. You're gonna be able to talk to people privately in game in a bit, so you can do that. All right.
Alrighty. Cheers.
Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Your minion is Stabby.
Alright.
Obviously, you don't know which type of minion they are. Your 3 demon bluffs are Drunk, Monk, and Empath.
Alright.
And whilst I have you here, who would you like to target? Oh, no, you don't get to target tonight. Sorry. Ignore me.
Wow.
It's first night. Sorry.
Can't believe you
All right,
stopping my
bye.
bloodlust.
I mean, yeah, it's like 12 hours.
After all, there are lots of information.
How's everyone's Sundays going?
Wait, that story sounds familiar.
I've played Marvel all day. That's what I've done.
Hey.
Yo, Saint, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Is that the Stabby I think it is? I don't know if I'm being heard.
I mean, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
What Stabby do you think it is?
Stabby
It
from
is
Purple.
It is the Stabby, yes.
Oh god.
All right.
The greatest menace of all time.
Hello.
Yo.
Either Kira or Holcomb, your 2 neighbors, is the chef.
Okay.
All right. Right. Bye.
Bye.
As you are setting the table for the meal, you realize that there are 0 pairs of dubious orders. So you get a 0. Alright?
So there's no evil?
There's no evil pairs.
Oh.
Meaning the evil team is not sitting next to each other.
Ooh.
Or there's not a recluse next to an evil person, if there's any recluse in the game.
Sorry. I have a question. I was kind of reading the wiki for the chef. It says that we learn exactly how many pairs of eels are, which yes, you said that there's no pairs. But it says one player may be part of 2 pairs.
Yes.
That's
So
confusing.
if there are 3 people in a row, that's 2 pairs. Because say for example, it was you, Ruki, Kira, right? Ruki would be counted twice, so it'd be Ruki and Kira, and you and Ruki. Does that make sense?
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. Cool.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Hello. You're muted.
Hello.
Yes. Who would you like to spy with your crystal ball?
I would like to spy on. Let's do Kira and Elena.
You spy in your crystal ball, and the ball turns red. There is a demon among that pair.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Any questions
demon
about your
is
ability?
like the actual demon, not the minion, right?
Yes, you can only identify demons and your red herring.
Okay.
So a good player will register as a red herring to you.
Right. So then I need to do more research and finagle with other people to see if either of them is actually a demon.
Yep, and technically you can be your own red herring as well.
Oh, because I could possibly be the drunk?
No, because if you were the drunk, your ability wouldn't work. This would be more so. Some people might test, say, yourself in another player, because you know you're good, and then you can spot it out. So that's a way to
okay.
Yep. All right.
It's a way to level it. No, perfect. Thank you very much.
I didn't want to get out of bed today. It checks out.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Oh my god. Morning.
Morning.
My body lays impaled upon the hour hand of the clock tower, its gears turning no more as the blood drips through its machinations. The party of you comes to town unsure what to do. You suspect there's a demon amongst you, and the gallows are more than willing to take a few heads. I will give you 7 minutes for your first day. Stabby, I didn't mention this earlier. On the left-hand side where you see voice, you can jump into any of those group chats. If someone's already in, say, like the library or the laboratory, don't go in. Be invited in. You can also click enter and request a private chat with anyone, and that'll pull them into that private chat, all right?
Alrighty. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Very good.
Let the game begin.
Well, I'm going to go to the church. Whoever wants to say hi, you can swing by.
Ori and Ruki, will you come to the library with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
And then there was 2.
Oh, what just happened? Oh, there we go. There's a reset. There we go. So, Stabby, I encourage you to have private chats. Perhaps you and Bryn can go somewhere and have a chat. Let me encourage you to do that.
So I need to rely on some other people to help me try and suss out if one of the 2 people I spied on is my red herring or is actually the demon.
Okay.
I've picked you 2. For now, I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to tell you that I spied on Kira and Elena last night, and one of them is either the demon or my red herring.
Did you hear me? Sorry.
Oh, Stabby?
Hello?
There we go. Can you hear Brian?
No.
Oh, okay. You might need to
Oh.
refresh your game.
How do I do that?
Just refresh your page and it'll rejoin. And then you have to go back to that. Yeah, there you go.
Hi.
Oh, hey. I can
There
help.
we go. What role are you?
Poisoner.
Ooh, okay. Useful. I don't want to stay and talk too long, because just two people talking gets suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know who to target yet either, so.
Then we have to also remember that there are some people who don't.
Yeah, like I'm not obviously sure that 100%, but
Yeah.
Right.
Because there are things like the recluse who's so reclusive that they may appear to be something they are not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've just added custom notes like demon ? Good ? So like it has like demon ? And good ?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well,
Thank you for trusting us.
yeah. Do either of you want to share your roles? It's okay if you don't want to.
My
I'll give it a 9.
I don't particularly mind because my role won't even take effect until very, very late in the game.
Okay.
I am the mayor, so
You're the mayor. Oh yes, of course. I voted for you. Like, of course, yes, the mayor.
So there's a chance that someone may die in my stead at night, but
Yeah.
there's all.
I'm sus? What? Why?
Amy, you think you want either Elena or Vinny are evil?
No. They're both nice folks.
I think I know
Good,
it.
good
I know
townspeople that.
I know.
Bryn, I'm pretty sure I know who you are.
Yeah, I know what Bryn is.
I have a feeling.
Well, did you guys learn anything?
Well, they learned something about me, but I mean, we can discuss it if you want.
If I reveal who I am, I'll be targeted so that I can't use my power.
I think I know what you are.
All right, we're done.
Waha.
Welcome back.
Hey, Bryn, do you want to? Bryn, do you want to go to the church?
Sure.
Well, I am assuming you are the empath. Am I correct? I am the saint. So just let me know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, please don't execute me. I like my life.
Well, so that means that if I'm drunk, which I hope I'm not, at least you're hopefully confirmed. So
yeah,
that's good.
Let's just.
Because I got a 0, so.
Let's just hope you're not drunk.
I hope not, but with our
is a little shit.
illustrious storyteller, I will likely be drunk. But
hell, I could be drunk. I could be drunk too, for all I know.
You can't.
Very true. Very true.
But
you can't be the drunk. You could be poisoned, but you could not be the drunk because you are claiming an outsider roll. So
Okay.
unless you're not the saint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the drunk is specifically townsfolk.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a saint.
Oh, well. I forgot that about the outsiders. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
No, not particularly, unfortunately.
Information be dry.
It do be dry.
It do be kind of dry today.
All right. Let me read the nominations thing.
Okay.
I am about to call for nominations. To nominate a player, simply say who. For example, I nominate Bob. When a player is nominated, everyone votes on whether or not to execute them. It'll then spin. So, I'm just gonna like this. It'll then spin around in a circle going clockwise. So Bryn will vote first, Vanny, Stabby, Ori, and then it'll go that until it's on the person who's been nominated, and in this case it's Elena, for I was putting it down. You click space to vote when that is up. Each day you may vote for as many or few players as you wish, and whoever has the most vote is executed, but it needs to be at least 50%. On a tie, neither player is executed. If you die, you are still a major part of the game. You will talk, you will still close your eyes during the nighttime phase, and more importantly, you will still win or lose with your team. In fact, the game is usually decided by the votes and opinions of dead players. When you die, however, you lose your character ability, and you may no longer nominate, but you have one vote that you can use for the rest of the game. So use it wisely. But yeah. So nominations are open. You may nominate once per day, and you may be nominated once per day. And I will open nominations.
I nominate Ori because I know nothing about them.
What?
And that is shady.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
I know
let's
nothing
start
about
with
you, Kira.
Let's start with
That's
the
fair.
prosecution.
If we're going
Kira?
based on that,
Kira, what is your accusation?
I don't know anything about Ori. And so I'm just picking somebody because we need forward progress every day so that we can find the killer.
Ori, your
Yeah, but
defense?
if we get rid of the wrong person, like, I think we need to gather more information. I spoke with Ori, and Ori sounds lovely.
Okay. Well,
my
maybe
defense
I will
is...
retract. Should I retract it? Can I retract it?
No.
My defense is that I am a lovely person, like Vanny says. I don't know anything about you, Kira. So if we're going based off of the fact that we don't know anything about someone, we should be voting for literally everyone every day. Also, killing someone at the gallows is not necessarily forward progress. It could also be stagnation.
Fair. I retract my nomination if possible, or we can just
not possible in this regard. So, we're gonna vote. 4 votes are needed for majority. So if you want to vote on this, you click space, and that'll put your hand up.
Really,
0
I just
votes
kind of thought
is
it'd
not
be funny
enough.
to like randomly single out Ori for no reason.
I'm so
Also,
hurt.
I knew nothing about Ori. I don't know anything about Ori, Rookie, Stabby, or Holcomb.
All right, any more nominations? As a reminder, it is always ideal for the town to kill one of their members to confirm that they are not the demon. Because the more time...
Why I threw out a nomination.
So any of the top 4 are really good roles to execute, because it means they're no longer getting information. However, they just will only have 1 vote for the rest of the game. So it is up to you, but basically dying right now by execution means you are not the demon.
So, Rookie, tell us about yourself.
No, I think we need. This is nomination time,
this
isn't
is
it?
nomination.
So why
Yeah.
do we have this open discussion? Because I thought we had open discussion during the day.
Yeah, that's when the.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Kira be
Holy
acting
crap.
sus. I'm gonna nominate Kira.
No. I mean,
Patterns,
most
thank
of
you
the
so much. Holy
time,
crap.
I just woke up.
Oh, you
I
hope you're
forgot
doing well.
that
Thank you so
the
much for the raid.
talking was we were all in.
We're playing Trouble
in
Brewing.
different voice
Thank you so much
chats
for the raid.
rather
Holy
than
crap.
in the town square.
But hope you're having a great. Hope you had a good stream.
But I'm just.
So we will see here.
Dumb.
Was that a nomination from you, Vanny?
Yes.
Sorry, we just got a raid from Patters, who is one of the players on the Clocktower channel. He's really cool. Yeah, so thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. All right.
If I die, I won't learn anything. Does that tell you who I am?
Well, let's start with Vanny. Your prosecution, Vanny. Why have you put Kira on the stand?
So I put Kira on the stand because of some information that I've learned. Basically, I got information that they could be a bad guy. I got information that they could be a good guy. So with her behavior, I'm very suspicious about why she was so quick to jump the gun to kill off Ori, even though she didn't make any effort to actually talk to Ori. So that's weird to me.
It was for the memes.
All right, Kira, your defense. Your defense is that your defense for the memes?
No,
Okay.
my defense was I just picked Ori because I don't know anything about Ori yet. I will say the reason you should not kill me right now is I'm the Raven's Keeper, and if I die from execution during the day, I do not learn anything. But if I die at night, I might learn something.
That's interesting.
Now I won't be killed.
Now you won't be killed at night, though.
That's why I was trying not to reveal myself yet.
That was
But
a choice.
now you're trying to kill me during the day. But it's also possible that I could still die at night if, one of the people with the power that, redirects the kill comes and kills me out.
If one of them exists.
I probably won't learn anything throughout the entire game.
All right. 4 votes is the majority for this nomination against Kira. As a reminder, click spacebar to raise your hand to vote. It'll start with Ruki.
I'm also starting to think that Vanny isn't who Vanny said they are.
Well, one vote
Unfortunately,
is not
you've
enough.
already-
Kira, you are safe for today. Any further nominations?
And you also used your nomination already, Kira. So
Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure from information I got that Vanny is good, but Vanny is trying to kill me, so I don't know.
there's a lot of information. So
Yeah, we'll just have to get more information now.
Is there any further nominations for today?
No.
none
All
from
right.
me.
No.
Well, with that, then, we shall end the day with no one dying to the town. All right, well, that was interesting. I always remind them, it's town
It's supposed to
should
rain, I
kill.
think. I'm looking
They
forward
need to
to
kill.
it.
I think Ruki or Holcomb should have offered
Yeah.
themselves
Rain
up
makes night
to die.
beautiful.
But
Rain
that's,
makes everything beautiful.
It really does.
Rain is the best weather.
It calms me down, and I wish it rained more.
The same. There's nothing like
Our
just saying
poisoner wants to pick up. There we go. Hello, Stabby.
Hello.
All right, who would you like to poison this evening?
Maybe Vookie.
Ruki?
Is that how you say
All
it?
right.
That's how you say it?
Yeah. All right. He has been poisoned.
Whiny sounds good.
Gay.
So obviously that
Hopefully
was
this
not the
night
best choice,
goes
but
faster.
it's her first game, and she's trying to find out.
Hopefully.
Also, I can't believe you tried to
Who's
kill me,
who?
Vanny.
I probably would have gone
Look.
for the Kira here, but you know.
Like I said, I have information that you could either be the demon or you could be good.
Hello. You have hit under the radar for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
So who would you like to pay a visit? Ensure they no longer are corporeal here in the city.
Vanny.
Right. It shall be done.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the choice. I think Vanny added herself pretty quickly as a fortune teller, and I think that was definitely the best choice there. We got a Ravenkeeper's not dead, so we go to Vanny, who is dead. Alright. Alrighty. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. As you all step outside of your homes, excited to see if the demon has been vanquished in the evening, you have learned that that is not the case. For as unfortunately, Vanny has perished in the evening.
Oh God.
Oh,
Blood splattered against their door.
You jerks.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna give you, let's say 5 minutes, and you guys can go there.
We can still talk with ghosts, right? Okay. So,
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's the best thing about this game is that dead are 100% still.
Vanny, Bryn, Elena, and Ori meet me at the monastery.
Oh.
Oh God.
My goodness. That is a massive group.
Okay.
Quite
So,
a few of us.
I am the Raven's Keeper, which
Mhm.
means I've pretty much rendered my power useless. So the only thing I can do is try to help connect the dots of everything.
You didn't have to say what your role was in the wider forum. I will say that.
I messed up. I'm still waking up.
It's okay. Like,
okay.
this is a game. Like, it's supposed to be fun. I'm just saying you outed yourself. I did not out you.
You didn't.
I will say I was 100% the fortune teller. The first night I spied on Kira and Elena, and one of them could have been the demon or my red herring.
Indeed.
Okay.
I will say this:
So-
I am the saint. That is what I am.
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
am a red herring for you because Bryn said that you and Elena are both good.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming then the empath.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ori, what are you? I don't know anything about you, and that's why I almost killed you. Just really, it was just hey, we're supposed to try to kill people to get more information.
I mean, yes. The problem is once you kill people, if their ability hasn't already activated, it's completely moot.
So are you somebody with an ability that hasn't activated yet?
Yes.
Well, you're not the Raven's Keeper.
Well,
I
that would be
can't-
correct. I'm not the virgin unless I'm drunk.
Look at the
So
list. The list is blocked by our voice chat, so I can't look at all the.
If you hit C, it'll also bring up a list that covers
You
the
can
chat.
also, if
Yeah.
you click on like one of the portraits, it'll shrink it, so you can see the grimoire or like your personal grimoire.
Okay,
If you click, yep.
I can see the stuff. Okay, so who did Ori? Unless you want to just tell us who you are, who has a power that doesn't activate right away?
so technically speaking, the first 4 in the list are ones that activate the first night, and the rest have abilities that either activate later in the game or multiple times.
Mhm.
Are you the mayor?
The world may never know.
Okay, you're not going to reveal. Got it. Okay.
Mm.
That's sus.
Could also be the Slayer or a monk.
True, you could be many things. I just was
There are
guessing.
many things I could be, except for the
Okay,
fortune teller.
All right, so we've got a saint,
Yes, I was the
empath,
fortune
and
teller.
fortune teller in this chat,
Mhm.
and we got a raven keeper. So I guess there's no more information we're getting in this chat right now. I don't think.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either.
No, I don't
Well,
think so.
Bryn will tonight. Bryn will get information about Stabby,
True.
Yes.
Anyways, let's reconvene.
Oh, whoops. So
we went night temporarily.
Apparently, we
yeah,
were
that's my
forced to
fault. So
reconvene.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm so
it's
sorry.
okay. We were gonna-
Rudy's on my desk. I'm gonna put him off the desk.
Okay.
He just stepped on my keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Premature night. Sorry, you guys can go back if you like.
Let's see. So, Rookie, Stabby, Holcomb. I don't know anything about you guys.
I mean, you know.
If you
about
would,
me.
I know something about you.
I would like to talk to Rookie over in
yeah,
the
yeah,
library,
yeah,
please.
everybody.
Okay, yeah.
Can I come too? Oh.
So, Kira outed herself as Raven's keeper.
Rudy's my
and
puppy, for those who are new.
Elena is supposed to be the saint. And
I mean,
which means either one of them is lying, or they are the red. One of them is the red herring.
I mean, with what I know, like I could be drunk out of my mind, but
Yeah,
he also
exactly.
died when they voted up Kira. So
Yes.
To be interesting.
All right. I know Stabby had to step away for a second, so I will give you guys a little bit of time to have a chat before I open nominations.
It has been said that Rookie might be evil. What do you think about that, Rookie?
I think that you're the one that killed Vanny.
I did not kill Vanny.
Right.
If I killed Vanny, why would I have talked to Vanny's ghost during the day?
To apologize, I don't know.
Can confirm they did not apologize.
Guilty conscience, you know? Like, fuck, I killed this person.
The demon would never have a guilty conscience.
Also, it's possible that Vanny was killed, one, because they had information and it was being shared, but also because Rookie and I were the only ones who talked to them, besides you, in a separate chat. So we could be getting framed. I trust Rookie.
I don't know.
Why do you trust Rookie? Do you know who Rookie is?
I know who Rookie claims to be. Whether they're drunk or whether that's true is still up for debate, but I know who they claim to be, and I believe it.
Shall we open nominations then? I think Stabby might have stepped away for the loo. Yeah.
Convenient.
Convenient. I will open up nominations.
Come on, Kara, do it. You know you want to.
You know what? Kira, you don't have to do it. I nominate Rookie.
Okay, cool. I was since I was already sus, apparently, I didn't want to be the one to do it, so thanks.
All right, we have a nomination on the floor. Sorry, I'm just messing around with looks here. Elena has nominated Rookie. Elena, give me your prosecution, please.
Well, I have received some information that Rookie may be not so good, and just the way he's been acting in this little conversation, been a bit sus, bit passive aggressive, in my opinion.
Where did this information come from?
I will not reveal that at this time.
That's fucked up.
If
all right,
the person
Rookie.
who gave us
Go ahead,
information wants to
Elena.
reveal it, they can, but I will not reveal it.
Elena, or not Elena, sorry, Rookie, would you like to give your defense?
Yeah. My role doesn't matter anymore if I'm actually, not drunk. So, I'm the washerwoman, and I know that either Holcomb or Kira is good, And the fact that Vanny died when voting up Kira, I'm pretty sure it's Kira.
No, it's not. People know who I am. Enough people know who I am.
You could be lying.
All right. Majority is 4 votes to execute or place him on the block.
If I was evil, would I be making myself seem so sus?
I mean,
All right.
It is strategy.
Remember to vote. Yep, like that. If you click space, you'll put your hand up. When the Clocktower comes around to you, it will vote you. Add your vote. All right. Spacebar to vote. Five votes is enough to make Rookie marked for execution.
Himself.
Do we have any other further nominations for today? Well, with that, I will start counting down. 3, 2, 1. Rookie is brought to the executioner's block and dies. Good night.
Man, I love
the
murder.
best for town there. I mean, Vanny losing.
Yep. Yep.
Vanny dying is probably not ideal, because that was really their only way of getting information. Other than the Raven's Keeper. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, this is a really weak town, but I wanted to balance it out because it's just Stabby's first time playing, so I wanted to give them a balance there. All right, let's get going.
Oh no!
All I know is pretty much.
Hello. Who shall I poison tonight for you, my lord?
Lena. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, but yeah, I'll go for Lena.
That's all right. Hey, look, Bryn can help you. If you talk to Bryn, Bryn knows a lot about this game. So, I'll ask you. Do you have any idea what roles other people are?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, whenever someone claims a role to you, you remember how I told you how you can change Bryn's token to imp?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that with other people as well. So when people claim in public what their role is, you are able to then kind of build a little notes for you. All right?
Mm-hmm.
You got this. Play under the radar. Support Bryn. Kind of follow Bryn's lead. If Bryn's voting, it's usually when you want to vote, that sort of thing. I think you've got this, all right? Let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah, I'll just write that in case they bring me into it, like, who are you? And I won't really know what to say.
Well, you can pick any of the roles on there, or you could say, I don't really necessarily want to say too much, and then give maybe 2 roles that you could be. Bryn, as the demon, will have confirmed roles that aren't in the game, so that's always a possibility. But I would recommend trying to bluff as one of them, or one of the roles either on the list or from Bryn.
So if I basically turned around and said, basically, I am... maybe butler?
Yeah, butler works. You would just have to you'd have to make sure you bluff who you've picked. So you could say it's Bryn. Say you just keep voting Bryn, and you only vote when they vote. That make sense?
Not really.
Okay, so the way the butler works is each night I would come to you and you'd say who is going to be your master tonight, and it would be whoever you pick, and then whenever they vote, you have to vote as well. All right. Perfect.
1 second, I got my cat here. Cody, get that.
You're all right. You can also click on the characters thing. When you hover over the little icon, it'll get like a little book. If you click on that book, it'll open up the wiki as well. So you can learn about how to bluff. All right?
Yep, sounds good.
Not the shadow.
Does that make him a shadow warrior?
Was he shadow boxing?
No, because the funny...
Hello.
Hi.
Who would you like to execute this evening?
I have been going back and forth on this, and I still am not entirely sure about this choice, but I think I'm going to say Ori.
Okay. I will execute your will, my demon.
Thank you.
Huh. All right. So yeah, the Saint problem is rough. Saint poison. I had originally wanted to make it like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's either, well, the thing is right now, Kira's sort of the, Kira is sort of the blame right now. Town is struggling for sure. So giving them a Raven Keeper wouldn't be bad. And then they could probably, I would say the evil team would probably play it off as an imp passing. So it could be a star pass, right, that you'd have to argue. And Bryn has enough knowledge of the game to argue that. I should point out, for those who are new here, these are a bunch of new players. They've only played about 3 or 4 games. So I'm trying to guide. Stabby's, this is her first game, so I'm doing the best I can to guide them. But I think Raven Keeper here is probably the right call. And probably what I would have gone with, regardless, to ensure that Town has a little bit of power still. Fair enough. All right.
My financial responsibility or problem.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't realize I was being invited to talk. What's up?
You have perished. Who shall
Really?
your ravens seek
Really?
this evening?
I was surprised, actually. Let's see. I don't know anything about Stabby, but Ori's also a little sus. Ruki's dead, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Let's send him after Ori.
All right. You send a raven to Ori's home, and you see a bunch of political documents and machinations of a mayor.
Got it.
Your answer for this is Ori is the mayor, according to your ravens.
Fair enough. Okay.
Who asked people to talk to them first?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I died.
Good. Well,
I
there
spoiled
you go.
it before Athy could say it.
What?
Oh no.
Well,
How dare you?
Kira has already sort of taken over there, but yes, in the morning you see a flock of carrion birds picking at Kira's dead body. Some vultures eating the remains of her flesh that has been left in the town square. Kira is dead.
Oh.
I'll give you 5 minutes.
But now that I'm a ghost, I can safely say I sent my ravens after Ori. And Ori is good. I don't know if I should reveal who Ori is exactly, but Ori is good. So the only people I'm suspicious of now is Stabby, basically, because I'm pretty sure everybody else is either dead or good.
Well,
But I don't know. That's all I have
Bryn
to
might
say.
be able to shine a light on that if we have chats.
True.
Yeah, who wants to? Let's
Maybe.
have Bryn, Vanny, Kira, Ori in church.
Sure. Okay, I was surprised somebody actually killed me.
I'm surprised too.
Same.
So what do we know
I
about
did-
Stabby?
I know
don't
nothing.
any-
Oh,
Bryn?
So, unless I am drunk, which I'm beginning to think I'm not, I got a 1.
ooh, okay.
And the other night was a 0. So,
Okay.
So Stabby is evil, probably.
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 Whether they're the demon or like the
Uh,
minion, we don't know. But it
Correct.
sounds like they're probably evil.
How do I view people at the town square without Holcomb?
Click
I'm
on one of our
suspicious of-
profiles.
You can
Yeah,
click one
what
of the
do we know
squares and
about
it'll
Holcomb?
shrink your thing. You can also click T. I think T will show you stuff as well.
Yeah.
Holcomb
I don't know if
is
that's
the
just for
person
me.
Much at all, do
who
we?
sent us after Rookie.
Wait, he's the what?
Well, Holcomb is the person who sent us after Rookie yesterday.
Yeah, so
What did
Holcomb,
Holcomb say?
he basically said, or he said, what did he say? He said it was between Ori and Rookie?
Yeah, I think
Essentially,
it was like Rookie,
saying
one
that
of
we were because we were in a room with Fanny, or did he
I'm
have
not
some
sure.
other reason?
He didn't say why. We don't know what he is. I am highly suspicious of Holcomb.
True. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we need to grill Holcomb.
I think so too.
Back to the town square. Who are you, Holcomb?
My goodness.
That was right out of the pocket. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Identify yourself.
We're grilling ya.
Apparently,
You are being grilled, interrogated.
Identify or die.
Alright.
It's an initiation.
Elaine, Brian, Orlean, meet me in the church.
who?
I hope they come.
Did you say my name, Holcomb?
Yes.
Okay,
said
I didn't
everybody-
actually hear you.
I said everybody
said
that's
mine.
alive. I said everybody that was alive.
Oh, alive. Okay, which means we should grab
Oh,
Elena and Stabby.
Yep. Not Stabby.
Not Stabby. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so they're shifting
So
I am
volume
here.
it's probably
to...
best to give some little information at this time. From what I've learned, there is no pairs or anybody that's evil next to each other. So there is evil on two different sides. Could be your neighbors or two away from you.
So there's at least one person in between, as long as you're not a drunkard.
Correct.
Well,
Okay.
all right.
Alrighty.
See you at town square.
Yep.
Nope.
Are you good? Or who
I'm
are you?
I'm very good. I'm like the goodest. You know, I'm very good.
Goodest?
Hmm.
Poor Stabby.
I'm very
So,
good.
Ori, Elena, Bryn, what do you have to say of Holcomb? You don't have to give
I will choose to believe Holcomb.
Same.
All right.
Interesting.
I guess we're going for the one that's not revealed anything.
Yeah.
Other than saying they're the goodest.
Yeah, I'm the goodest.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you can't say that unless it's true, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I do know that there is at least one person claiming a role they are not.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. You guys had a little bit of time to chat already, so I will just open up nominations now.
I
Yeah.
I nominate Stabby.
All right. Elena has nominated Stabby. Elena, your accusation.
Nobody knows anything about them. And also we have information that they are evil.
Stabby, your defense.
I'm not evil.
Okay, that's not a defense. That's not a
Just remember to be careful using your ghost votes.
All right, Stabby,
No,
anything else you want to
only
add?
have
Or
one.
is...
Yeah, technically, if we
Nah,
don't need
I
to vote,
don't think
some of the
anything
ghosts
else.
should not vote. Because then if we need the votes later.
3 is your majority for this game, this vote here. All dead votes are currently on the table. We'll start with Ori. Why isn't nominated? So you can just click on the nominator, then the nominee. Oh, I didn't realize that. All right, 4 votes is enough. Stabby is marked for execution. Are there any other nominations for this today?
Not for me.
I don't have any.
No.
All right. We will close nominations in 3, 2, 1. Stabby is executed and dies. And before you guys go to sleep, I want to try something. Someone in my chat mentioned I can go... Oh, I see. Oh my god, that's really cool. Oh, okay. Alright, sorry. I don't really understand, like, 100% how the tricks and tips of this software, so... Cool. Alright, perfect. Stabby is executed and dies. You will go to sleep. Oh, Greywin, we miss you. I wish you could join us today, but that is alright. Well, we only have one person to wake up today, and that is Rin.
Hi.
Hi. Your minion has died, but you still live.
Yes.
Who would you like to kill?
I think... Let's go with Elena.
Alright. Shall be done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's probably the call there. In terms of... Because Holcomb's been sus. Ori's claiming mayor. But it's your final 3, so Ori's gonna have to convince everyone not to vote here. And Bryn's gonna have to go for Holcomb. This will be interesting.
Either of those seasons.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ravenwood Bluff. As you all step outside your home, you learn that Elena has passed in the night. Her body in a million pieces, like Easter eggs, spread around the town.
Oh.
This is your final 3. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to speak in town. No private conversations shall occur tonight. So I'll give you guys 3 minutes before nominations start.
Interesting. Okay.
So
I'm pretty sure Holcomb's evil or Bryn is evil. One of them's evil, probably.
Did you get any information last night, Bryn?
Well, I think I don't get, like, new information until the night after someone dies. Like, it doesn't
But Stabby
change.
had died already, which means you should have
You're
information
right.
about me and
You have
Elena.
information about Ori.
Yeah.
Just as a confirmation, you can always check the night order to see when things would happen.
Where's that at?
If you click on the right hand side, you should see other nights, and you can see the order in which.
Yeah. So the reason I was confused is because I still.
Or I think it's
I thought it was still like the same from the night before, but.
If you click O pulls up the night order.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So.
But yeah, I got a 1 again. That's why I was confused.
Are you really the empath?
Yes.
Is there a way to turn off, like, when I click the little shroud at night,
Holcomb.
does it pull up, like, the
It is
tab
now
thing?
time for you to reveal who you are indeed. At this point.
I am actually the chef.
So, based on the roles that have been claimed so far, obviously one of you has to be lying, unless I'm lying, or
No,
one of
I
us
like
is
the
drunk.
night order ones. I'm thinking about the shroud, like
I
at
know
nighttime.
for a fact
I'll
who
show you in a
Ori
second.
is.
Yes, and we also have the fact that if our chef is not drunk, there are no pairs, which means I cannot be evil if
Did it
Stabby
pop
was
up like
evil.
a custom note though thing? Is there a way to like turn off the custom note thing? Or does that always pop up?
Well, that does leave both Holcomb and Bryn again.
Ghosts. Let's go to the
cool.
graveyard.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. No private conversations.
No private conversations. That's right.
Oh, the last day or something.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's a custom rule that a lot of people do, and I like it because it's tense. So
Okay.
Yeah.
do it.
Yes.
I was just gonna say.
So, Unfortunately,
Yeah, I thought that's
or
what
Bryn,
it
I'm
was. For some
pretty
reason,
sure.
it's bringing up a town.
Yes.
I mean, I
maybe
was,
because I put the token down
trying
already.
to help everyone pretty much the whole time, whereas I think Holcomb was very reserved until like the last couple of rounds, which
is also not necessarily a bad thing.
valid strategy, but also a little sus.
I can
Holcomb is
say
also
I
the
am
reason
not.
that Ruki is dead.
I can also say I am not drunk, so I'm being honest. There's no pairs.
Well, you wouldn't know if you're
Yeah,
drunk or not.
unfortunately.
However,
Alright. Nominations are open. Or you have muted yourself?
no, I'm using push to talk, so it mutes
Got it.
automatically when I stop.
Well, I guess I will nominate Holcomb.
Bryn has nominated Holcomb. Your accusation, Bryn.
Well, we pretty much have confirmed that Ori should be good, and Holcomb was pretty quiet most of the game until the last round or so. So it just makes the most sense to me.
Holcomb, your defense.
As a chef, I'm not required to divulge information that I have learned, but I have a feeling that Bryn is actually the evil because he's rather coming after the person that has the most information. They, sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
Alright, anyone else want to say anything before I start the clock?
Don't particularly. The ghosts don't need to vote.
Okay.
I will. Oh, we can't say anything.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I've
You
opened it
can
up for
still
everyone
talk.
else to say stuff. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, based on information, if Holcomb is the chef, they're only able to see how many pairs of evil people there are. And
Yes.
based on everything of everybody who's died, it's pretty confident to say that there is no pairs of evil people. So, a pair is two evil people next to each other. So, Holcomb wouldn't have had really any information from the beginning. So, Holcomb wouldn't be able to say that Ruki was evil for sure, unless there was a pair of evil people and it's Ruki and Holcomb. So I'm pretty sure leaning towards Holcomb being evil, probably.
I'm going to say this right now.
You said no ghost votes?
Yeah, we don't need to use ghost votes. I am the mayor. If no one gets executed. So
Yeah.
if
Alright.
Holcomb is actually down.
Yeah.
Here we go. Majority is 2 votes. All ghost votes are currently in play. One vote is not enough. Holcomb is safe. Ori and Holcomb, would you like to use your nominations this evening?
Yes, I nominate Bryn.
Holcomb has nominated Bryn. Your accusation.
During this entire time, Bryn has... Sorry. Train of thought lost. Bryn has seemed a bit sus about how they've been acting, like divulging information, saying that they were an empath. But really, it sounded like they were a librarian because they said that they learn information through the nights.
No, empath learns information through the night as well.
Yeah.
Librarian only learns at the first night.
I might have misread the brewery, but the fact that they rather go and say that I am evil when I am not is more sus.
All right. 2 votes is the majority for this. We will start with Vanny. All dead votes are currently in play.
I mean, Bryn didn't have defense, but
Oh, yes. Sorry, Bryn.
Oh,
I will say either way though, it seems like nobody's going to vote other than Holcomb, and that will end the game.
Well, I'll give Bryn their turn to defense. My apologies.
Well, I guess as far as like accusing you of being evil, I was acting off of what other people had kind of also said, so it wasn't just me trying to like shift blame or anything, but I have been trying to help as best I could, and I was, I guess, the major information for Stabby being evil earlier. Yeah, that's I think everything I had.
All right. This time, for real. 2 votes, majority, all ghost votes are in play. All right. Bryn
Really
is
hope I'm not
safe.
drunk.
Ori, here is the question. Are you going to nominate yourself?
Kira, I'm not drunk, right?
You are 100% not drunk.
Okay, I'm not going to nominate.
All right. Well, with that, the game is inevitably over. And I shall reveal who has won here. All right, we're going to start with a Grimoire reveal here. I'm not going to... Oh, bump my foot. I'm going to show you guys here. Let's start with... we'll start with Ruki. Ruki was our washerwoman who learned that either Kira or Holcomb was the chef. I can reveal that Holcomb was indeed the chef, where Kira was our raven keeper. Elena had claimed Saint, and was indeed the Saint. Vanny died the first night. Unfortunate for them. They are the fortune teller. They had got called out pretty quickly, unfortunately, and paid the price. Stabby was indeed evil and was your poisoner, who first night poisoned Kira, then Ruki, then Elena, then died the following day. Sort of an interesting had Kira died at one point, but no. So that just leaves Ori and Bryn. And now the inevitable question is, was Ori indeed the mayor? Or has Ori tricked you all? And I can confirm that Ori was indeed... What? I clicked the wrong button. Fuck me.
What the hell?
I was gonna say, if so, then you used my power wrong.
That's right.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
gosh darn it.
Wow.
I clicked the wrong button. I'm so
Still
sorry.
won.
I was reading chat. It's like GG evil. My brain was like, oh, there it is. Oh, no, but there you go. There you go. You have officially won. Ori, you got a mayor win, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
No, you're fine, Brad.
Second game
yeah.
winner. Both games.
Yeah,
I
that
got
was your
there.
second. Weirdly, I think Bryn was also the imp in the last game we played as well.
Yes.
Maybe?
Was
I
I?
don't remember.
Bren,
I think so.
I think I've been a minion, but not an imp. I think.
No, I think you were Scarlet Woman, maybe.
So why here is I was right. He was evil.
yeah.
They were evil.
She.
She, they.
I'm sorry. It's just the name. She, they were.
I have been lied to and bamboozled this entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also.
Bryn, and I thought
The
Bryn
minute
was good the whole time.
I tried.
You
I
did
mean,
good.
Empath is a good.
Yeah, you did well.
Empath is a good bluff.
It is.
Yeah.
Because oh my god.
It's just unfortunate that the information that some of us had was
Well, the reason why I
enough.
cussed him out mainly was because an empath would know 2 alive neighbors are evil, mainly.
Yes, and that happens
Mhm.
after the imp is killed.
Yeah, I was trying to subtly remind people to click O, check your night order.
Yeah.
But heck yeah.
Yeah, I kind
Alright,
of fucked up there at the end.
I'm happy to run more games, but I want to give anyone an
No.
opportunity to step out if they would like.
I've
It
got
sounds
to
like
do some bits around the house, so I'll talk to you in a bit later.
I hope you had fun, Stabby. I know it was kind of confusing at first. Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye.
I need to use the restroom, so I'm
I
gonna
do
pop
too.
away for
Yes,
that.
Yeah, I need a short break as well.
All
I'll
right,
be
go
back
ahead and
in a
take a little break.
So the night order kind of confuses me a little bit reading it.
I would egg, but since there's a bunch of new players, I kind of want them to kind of get the grip of it first, before I bring in people who are like proficient with the game. Otherwise, I would be happy to bring you on in. All right, guys, go ahead and take a field break, and then we'll get the next one set on all up.
Very good. I'm just over here reading the night order, which kind of confuses me a little bit.
Yeah, what's what is your question? Proficient in that you had 266 games is what I mean. Egg. You mentioned that. What bit confuses you about it, Holcomb?
Just trying to understand how it goes, really.
Okay, so if you click O, it'll show you your first night. I have to go to the minion. I tell them who their demon is. The demon, I then tell the minion. And then it goes in that order. So that's who I wake up each night. So it's important to note that the poisoner wakes up before washerwoman, librarian, investigator, chef, all of the good time. So the poisoner could have an opportunity to snipe one of those first night information. So you were chef last game. Had Stabby poisoned you, you would have gotten wrong information.
Understood.
And it's the same thing with the on other nights. The imp kills before the empath or fortune teller get their information.
But
So-
basically, I was safe no matter what.
It's also important to note not all those characters are in play. Obviously, it's just going to be a select number of them. But it is important for bluffing as well. So, for example, in Bryn's case for that last game, Bryn was bluffing empath. The imp, if you look at the other nights instead of the first night, imp kills before the empath. So that night that Elena died, Bryn would have had info on, I want to say it was Stabby and Holcomb. And
no,
that's how that would have gone.
It would have been me and Holcomb.
Oh, okay, Stabby was already dead.
Stabby
But
was
yeah.
already dead.
Yeah. So the empath gets that night's info. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it doesn't give information on the people. If one of their neighbors died, it doesn't give them information on that neighbor.
Oh, it's bright. Oh, that's bright.
Oh,
That's so bright. That's so bright. Yep, sorry.
That's still a little bright, but better.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find there's some cool ones. I could try this one.
Maybe you just use this one.
I did try to kill the mayor one night.
Yes, my ability.
And that evening,
Yeah.
I determined that town was kind of fucked. So I made the decision to bounce it to Kira to give a little bit of information to the town. It was that or Elena.
Yeah.
But
that's why when I told you I wanted to do it, that's why I was like, I'm not sure about this. It's a big gamble, but let's do it.
Yeah, it ended up being a pretty big gamble. All right, do I have everyone here? Put the spacebar if you're here. All right, just waiting on Elena and Kira.
The other thing is that if you hover, you can actually see the character distribution.
Yeah, I'm kind of reading that a little bit as we go.
Oh, description. Yeah, also as a reminder, you guys can always click on the little tokens in game and, pick who you want to assign that person. So whatever they're claiming. You can also add little custom notes in the center.
Yeah, I was doing that.
I could theoretically run a different script, but I know because people were asking that last time, but I don't want to throw you guys into the deep end with. Maybe I can see if I can find a different. Let me see if I can find like an extended Trouble Brewing script, because I know you guys wanted that last time. Yeah.
Mix in a couple of different roles.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I ended up telling them last time.
So
but they had asked for it. Oh, it adds marionette. What does that add? It just adds marionette, noble, cannibal. Oh yeah, that could be. This could be a fun one by Ryback.
I
Yeah,
have
we could do this.
returned.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Thank you.
Can I grab this?
I'm glad I only revealed I was mayor to Vanny and Ruki.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I was sus the whole time because I didn't know what the fuck you were. I was like,
That's the problem is that if I had revealed I was mayor early
Bryn was
enough,
always part of the conversation as well.
well, Bryn would have been trying to kill me night after night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Eventually, it
I
would work, right?
believe me and you
Yeah.
talked a few times, haven't we, Ori?
It's not
Hmm?
showing up on the
Me and you
website.
spoke a few times, haven't we?
We did not
Let me
speak
search
during
in
the
here.
day much at all until the last day.
Ah. That's kind of my bad.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
I spoke
No, I got it.
with Vanny and Ruki the first day. Elena, Bryn, Kira, Vanny, myself, second day for the majority of the time.
The link wasn't working, but I got the JSON.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna change a few things here.
back to the default one. Oh,
A fabled
Oh.
djinn.
oh.
Well, don't worry about the
What the hell?
Well, yeah.
Here's the DJ.
Don't worry about the fabled.
Special rule: all players know what it is.
Oh, I'll take rid of the fabled. Give me a second. No, there shouldn't be any fabled in the game. Where are you seeing fabled? Where are you seeing
Also
fabled?
add a new townsfolk.
Yes.
Actually, a
Oh,
couple
because of
new
the jinx. It's just because of the jinx, guys. I'll explain that in a second.
added another
That's what it is.
minion.
Yes, I will explain what all this is, because you guys wanted a different script. This is
I'm
recommended by someone in my chat.
Okay, neat.
This is a script that is a little bit. It's still trouble
Okay,
brewing,
so we have all
basically,
the same outsiders.
but it's
There's
kind of
one additional
enhanced a bit.
minion.
Yes. So this game has added the marionette, which
So it
means
looks like all the outsiders are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Townsfolk had two new.
yeah. I'm not talking. There we go.
Added.
That's fine.
Cannibal-
I was muted.
No.
So sorry about that. This was recommended by someone in my chat. I was talking to you guys and I was like, why aren't they hearing me? Here we go. So the fabled is only there because of the jinx, so you don't really need to worry about that. The fabled is just telling you that there is a jinx, and jinxes are basically if two abilities kind of weirdly counteract with each other. This is just, there's always like an official way of how to handle it. For example, you'll see at the bottom of the script, Cannibal and Butler. It's telling you that if the Cannibal gains the Butler ability, the Cannibal learns this. Typically, the Cannibal wouldn't learn that, and that's just what a jinx is. So it's like an official ruling on how the script would work. But okay, so roles that have been added is the marionette, which is a minion. So that means that you will think that you are a good character. So you will believe that you are a certain role, and I will act as if you are, and the demon will know who you are, but you won't know that you're a minion. So a demon could mess around with you and tell you that they are their marionette. Or a demon could have their minion and have them say, for example, Bryn was the demon. They could tell Ruki, hey, Ruki, tell Kira that she's your marionette. And that could mess with Kira to make her play for the bad team. Does that make sense? So there's a little bit of fun that can be had with that, in that the minion doesn't know who they are, and you can try to convince people that they are the minion.
It does specifically say you neighbor the demon.
Yep. So that's what I was saying about, like, if Bryn was actually a demon and Ruki was their minion, Ruki could pretend that Kira is there. Oh, but there. I just realized we're not going to have. No, we're not going to have any outsiders, right? Unless there's a Baron in play. But yeah. All right. Any questions? Oh, I forgot to describe the other ones. My apologies. Cannibal. Basically, you have the ability of the recently executed. If they are evil, then you're poisoned. Yeah, so basically, if you execute the fortune teller that night, the cannibal will be able to act as a fortune teller. They don't know the role, but I will go to them and ask them as if they were that role. We've also added the noble, which is a start knowing role. You learn 3 players, one of which is evil, and only one of which is evil. Yes, so that's that. And then I do want to remind you, with with Marionette, if there's a recluse in play, the Marionette can neighbor the recluse, because in that regard, the recluse is registering as a demon. All right, any questions? So this is basically Durable Brewing. It's just a little bit added to be able to give you guys a little bit of fun.
Confirming that. Okay, so if the demon picks you as the marionette,
so they don't get
the demon picks that, right?
No, I do.
Oh, okay. Will you
But the
have
demon
another
can tell
role
you.
that's assigned to you then?
So you will think, say you're Rookie's marionette, you will think that you are the cannibal or whatever role that you've gotten. You just will be essentially drunk the entire game.
Got it.
So, say you were the monk, you thought you were the monk, but you're actually the marionette, and you protect Vanny. Rookie could still kill Vanny, which would then kind of tell you, oh yeah, you're definitely the marionette. Does that make sense? Cool.
Yep,
Well,
and
not
the
definitely,
person
but you
who
can
is
do
the
poison, drunk,
marionette
whatever.
wins with the
Yeah.
evil people, right?
Yep, they are actually that role. It's like the drunk. You know how you're actually the drunk and you just think you're the other role? It's just like that. Cool.
Got it.
Yep.
All right, let's do a game or two of these. Hi, Race. How are you doing? All right, let's figure out what we're gonna add. So I was thinking him. Do I want to add a marionette, or should I just make them think I'm gonna add a marionette? Thing is, I could add a Baron and then add but then they will figure out that's a Baron pretty quickly. I think we do Scarlet Woman. No, let's do Spy. I haven't done a Spy game with these guys yet, so I think they'll have fun with that. We don't get any outsiders. Let's do a Noble. Let's do a Cannibal so they can experience the new roles. Noble's gonna be pretty powerful here, so I'll probably give him the minion. You may register. Yeah, this is where the recluse helps. Yeah. Oh, someone's just joined. Discord call. Who joined? Oh, Alex joined. Jams! Alex! Get in the link's in the chat. Okay.
Scissors.
Hey.
Shoot.
So, Alex Jams is here, so I'm gonna add a seat to the game. They joined right at the right time.
Yeah.
Jams, we're playing a new script, by the way. So
nice.
It's a little bit modified. Yep.
Nice. Okay, give me 1 moment. I need to get a drink.
You're fine. All right. The link is going to be in the text chat.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we're in Summerland. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. I mean, we're all muted, but.
Well,
Mostly.
I'm only muted. I'm not deafened, so I heard that conversation.
Yeah, I was also just muted. And the
now you're
Oh,
deafened.
you fucker! You server muted me. You fucker! You bitch! I will come to your house, Owl.
Oh my goodness!
Oh
yeah,
my
that's a swim and a half. That's gonna take you forever.
Yeah, where are ya?
I was like, wait a minute. What's wrong with this? I want you there, so.
All right. We'll just wait for Alex to get in, and then.
Why does it have to be so hard to want to leave a country?
Right.
Yeah. And why does it have to be so hard to immigrate to other countries too?
Even if it's the US you're immigrating to.
Yeah, I mean, I get why it's difficult, but it kind of sucks too for me, or in my opinion. But I get it.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I'm playing the game on my phone
Oh.
while waiting.
Mhm.
And it just got a lot harder.
All right. Once Alex is in, I'm gonna talk. So we can still talk about here about like what we want to add. Should I do a recluse marionette? That feels pretty evil. I think I might still do a spy, but I'll still add the other two roles. And then I could put the recluse in the noble ping. Or is that too mean to town? Oh, also, you might know how to do this. How the heck do I send minion and demon info? I've seen Ben do it on the stream before, where you can, like, send, like, a message. You know what I mean? Is there a way to, like... I was trying to figure this out the other day. Oh yeah, I haven't played RP in a while, Race. I probably should. I haven't been in the mood to play it. Character reference, shortcut, settings, users. Maybe I can't. Click character and select wake. Oh, at nighttime? Oh, okay. Perfect. Because I want to be able to send the grimoire, right? So. There they are. Hello. Hopefully they can chat.
Yo, yo.
Hello.
Alright, so three roles that you need to be aware of: Cannibal, Noble, and Marionette. Marionette is a minion who thinks they are townsfolk, kind of like the drunk. They will always be next to the demon or recluse, or anyone who can register as a demon. Cannibal will gain the powers of who was the most recently executed, and the Noble will start knowing 3 players. One and only one is evil. Alright. Let's do this. Oops. Okay, so I do want to do this. Do I do that? Do I be mean? Should I put a recluse in a noble ping? Is that fucked up? Or should I just have a drunk? Let's do it. Let's do what it is, and I'll give him some powerful stuff. I'll give him monk, and they need information gatherers. Empath is so powerful. Let's do another fortune teller, because fortune teller didn't really get used last game. Let's do... Let's do that. Hi. How are you? Does that feel... No, I feel like they need another information guide. I just don't want to do empath with fortune teller. I think we do washerwoman, and we'll washerwoman the noble. Should we washerwoman the noble, I think? That feels a bit... Librarian would give the recluse away too early, and I don't necessarily want to do that. Chef could be fine. Chef could be fine. We could do chef instead of washerwoman. No, let's do washerwoman because I think because we have a spy, it's gonna be pretty insane. All right, so I need to washerwoman. So what do we say? Noble. And so who am I gonna do my noble pings? So I'm gonna do oh, that's not a bad idea. But the issue there is the spy would have to realize the spy would have to realize do this. Let's play with it. Let's see what we can do with it. And then let's put do that. And then I just gotta do a fortune teller. So this is already gonna register. This can already register as the demon. Should I make Elena the It'd be funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell Vanny the role. I'll just tell Vanny to try to think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna do monk, I think. Just because it's funny to make her the red herring again. I should zoom this out a little bit. It's a little small. Or a little big. I don't think they're gonna like Bryn might be able to. Bryn probably has the most knowledge of this game beyond that and Ori. Ori's just very intelligent in general. So yeah, I think that's the way to go. And am I missing any reminder tokens? Watchroom, Cannibal, Monk version. Okay, we're good. Alright, night one. Washerwoman. Again, Rookie's the washerwoman again. I just realized.
Those are good cherry peppers. I might.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
You're at a dead end job. You can't get out of this line of work, can you?
I guess not. No.
All right. So as you're at home tonight and you're putting together your wash and figuring out who's who here. You got two pairs of clothes here that you don't know who goes to which. And you know
Okay.
you haven't assigned Vanny or Kira their clothes yet, and one of these clothes is very definitely the empath.
Okay.
Okay. So, have fun with that. Yeah, so basically either Kira or Vanny is the empath. Sound good?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Alright.
Who puts banana peppers and pepperoni on a bunch of different things, but specifically pizza.
Sounds good. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to be sending you the grimoire. Massive on my screen for some reason, but... Alright, did you... Oh, here we go. And then I can do... Damn. Did you get that? Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So, as the spy, you get to see the entire grimoire. Okay.
Okay.
And that's each night. So you'll know what changes on it as well. Now...
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's important to note, you can see my little reminder tokens, right?
Uh-huh.
So you see, who is the red herring, who is this, who is that. Now, each night you see the grimoire, you may register as good and as a townsfolk or outsider, even if dead.
Okay.
Right? Cool?
Mm-hmm.
So, does everything make sense on that? You can also see the bluffs, and you know who your demon is.
Yes. Yes.
All right. If you have any questions, the spy's a pretty insane roll, but did it automatically update the grimoire for you as well? Or did you have to click everything?
It looks like it's automatically updating.
Perfect. All right. If you have any questions,
This is intense. Wow.
spy is a very powerful role. If you
Yeah.
play it right.
All right. Well, we'll see if I can do any justice because I'm really bad at this.
You got it. I believe in you.
So am I using one of those bluffs, or am I showing up as a particular townsfolk to people?
I can't confirm nor deny that.
Okay, different.
They also say you need to put the rolls in your own grimoire, so maybe write them down or put them in right now. Someone in my chat saying it won't auto-update. But,
okay.
But keep an eye on the reminder tokens is what I can tell you.
Okay.
So you kind of see... I can't tell you what role you may show up at. Got it? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello. I can do this too. But that is your...
Oh. What do I click on?
I think accept or okay. Click check mark. And then I gotta give you the bluffs as well. Cool.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sounds good.
And these characters. There we go. There you go. And there's the second one. So empath, empath, soldier, and librarian are in the play. There are other characters aren't in play, but for sure those three aren't.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then you can click received. Perfect.
Is it the first night?
Yeah.
Yes.
'Tis the first night.
Well, I'm just gonna go get some salsa with hot.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, whoops. Hello. Who would you like to peer in your crystal ball to?
Good question. Let's do Elena and... jams.
As you focus your crystal ball on the pair of jams in Elena, the ball flashes bright red, indicating one of them is a demon.
How worrying.
Good night. Okay, well that was a snipe and a half. Got your red herring and your demon. I love that. That's great. I love shit like that. Okay, so that was that one.
Smooth. Oh. Be back.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Who's the evil one? You don't have to tell me three, just the one that is truly evil.
Oh, no, I do have to tell you the three.
I know, it was a joke.
The three names that you have on your list for this evening, as noble Kira as you are, is Aruki, Elena, and Ori.
Okay, Ruki, Elena, and Ori.
Yep.
One of them is evil.
Correct. According to your roll, yes.
Yes.
Those are the three names
But
you got
one of
according
them-
to your roll.
One of them is for sure evil unless I am drunk, or the marionette.
There's a whole bunch of things that can happen, but... Oh, what the...
Typing.
I got kicked out.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
mute
was
my
like,
mic.
bye, I guess. Oh, hang on.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, your roll specifically says you start knowing three players, one and only one of which is evil. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Have a good game.
Okay, poof.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I should have just said yes. Like, you learn a yes is what I should have said. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the future.
I have my salsa.
Nice.
Yum.
Sure.
It
There we
is
go.
hot.
I
and
should
then-
put-
Yeah.
I should put mine back in the fridge. I was eating
Technically,
it
didn't
during the first game
matter.
and before the game.
There's no... Yeah, okay.
I might need to grab more salsa. I eat a lot.
As you all awaken, once again, the town is haunted by a demon. For my body has this time been impaled on the minute hand, as if we were in an alternate time stream of...
And it's spinning around.
It is. I'm just, it's really horrible. I'm just splashing blood everywhere right now. But yes, as you all awake, the smell of pies wafting through the air. There is a demon afoot, and you must find them. The blade of the executioner's block has been sharpened and awaits its victims. I will give you 7 minutes.
The salsa is
Oof.
really good.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Okay.
Morning,
Who wants to
everyone.
chat?
I'm just gonna go over to the riverside. Anyone can come and join me.
Got nothing better to do?
I mean, yeah. Hi, Elena.
This salsa is really good.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting so many people to come and join me at the riverside. Wow.
This salsa
We
is
had
really
nothing
good.
else going on. So, what do you want to say?
Bestie.
Hi, bestie.
Okay.
All right. So, how you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna do some fun things. There has been a murder. That's a little weird.
Yeah, it is kind of strange.
But
So-
like, oh well.
I'm sure it's fine, right?
Yeah. I was just curious about if you know what role you are interested in, or like, that you're playing?
Well,
Out of the
obvious,
options.
Why
obviously,
are they acting so cagey?
I mean, obviously, I'm a bit of a soldier, so, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Okay. Okay. That's what I really wanted to know. Let's
Okay.
let's see what some of these other people are doing.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Fanny, no.
Okay.
Fanny. Fanny, you got. Oh, I love it when newer players are just so cagey with their demon. Yeah, I was.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, hello.
Hi. Yeah, I would have taken you to the campfire, but that's like, Jam's in my special place. So, how y'all doing?
Doing good, yeah?
How you feeling about this murder?
Not the murder.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
like,
I've not
how
seen
y'all feeling
before.
about it? It's a little weird, right?
It is a little weird.
A little
Um,
Me up
crazy.
a little.
Yeah. Do y'all know anything about anything you want to share?
Actually do not.
No.
No, nothing.
No.
Okay. Well, if no one wants to share anything, then we'll go see what the rest of the town's up to then.
Oh.
Alright.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
You should have
Nobody wanted to share anything, so we just came back here.
We had a similar kind of meeting.
I'm
People
gonna
are
be in
being
my.
very secretive this time around.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to get more.
All right, I am going to go back now.
Oh, hey.
I wanted to jump off of it like Assassin's Creed style, but
Yeah, I couldn't find like the eagle spot though, so there wasn't there wasn't a pile of petals that I could see, so or leaves or hay. We're
Wait,
joking about
is it,
jumping off the
is
tower
it
like
piles of
it's
petals in the
Assassin's Creed.
Japanese?
Oh.
Is it genuine? Is there piles of petals? Like cherry blossom petals or something?
Yeah, I can't remember which one. I think it was the Italian one
Whoever
had.
just sent me that, send me again. Sorry.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
I'm kind of confused about the cannibal.
Yes.
It says here you have the ability of the recently killed executee.
So you have no
If they-
ability right now because no one's been executed.
Right. But what I'm understanding is if they are evil, you're poisoned until a good player dies by execution.
Yes. So I will usually pretend and give you information of the role that they're bluffing. Does that make sense?
It does. I want to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
Nope, you're fine.
Because my brain, I've been up for a while now, so I'm just trying to understand.
You're all right. Make sure you can always check the wiki page as well.
That's what I'm doing.
Perfect. Good luck.
Thank you.
I only have vague information about one person.
I came back in a good time.
What's going on with you, Holcomb?
What do you mean?
Do you want to tell us anything? We got a lot of people meeting. People had meetings, but not a lot divulged. So I'm asking around randomly to see if anybody wants to say anything.
I have no information.
Or
Actually. I was just getting
before night
excited.
falls.
You know what? I have information. Y'all are amazing. That's my information.
Aww.
Wow.
I also have more information. This salsa is really good.
That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
My mouth is on fire, but I like it.
I always go for the my mouth is always on fire type of style salsa.
No, I have the chunky sauce. It's chunky, like I don't know what the brand was, but it's like chunky hot salsa hot.
Ooh.
But this is the last of it. So after I
Uh-oh.
finish this, I'm moving on to queso.
Queso's not bad. Spicy queso's good.
Never had it.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Hot chew. Hot chew.
It's still daytime.
No, I think
Yep.
it's still day.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. All right. Nominations are open for those who wish to nominate. Oh my goodness, you are all quiet.
Yeah, we're all pretty quiet, it seems.
I'm eating salsa.
there's
Even
not a
our
lot
meetings were like
said.
real quiet. Like nobody wanted to open up and share anything. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Athena, could I nominate my salsa?
No, you cannot nominate yourself.
You're gonna kill it.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
All right. As a
I mean-
reminder, there's. Go ahead, Ori.
Even if we don't have information, I mean, we could execute someone. I don't know.
How do I put this? I'm trying to decide if it makes any sense for me to say that I should die or not. Technically speaking, my ability has happened already.
Okay.
So it might not matter, but I don't know for sure.
So it might
I
be
can say.
okay to execute you.
Maybe, though I am good, I wouldn't be volunteering to die otherwise, but I don't know if it gives us any information or anything either.
I mean, it does confirm you aren't the demon.
True. But it does take away my ability to vote or
Multiple
nominate
times.
people, and
Death is
that is why I
information.
don't want to die.
Is it death is knowledge? What is the? Anyways, keep going.
I feel like I want to retain my
Um,
ability to nominate and stuff, so that is the one reason I would be like, I don't know if I should die yet. Hard to say.
Here's my opinion. Even if you're useless, we should keep you around because life matters.
Okay, as a reminder, before I end the day, it is always good for the town to execute because you know for sure that person is not the demon. Unless they have like a Scarlet Woman. But it is death is
So you're
information in that
saying
regard.
that I should die.
Someone, not necessarily you, but someone.
I know, but I'll lose my ability to nominate or vote anytime I want.
You know what? I will nominate myself.
Okay, Ori has officially nominated themselves.
Okay. That
Ori,
actually tells me something.
Your accusation.
I wish I could give information.
I have no no information that I can glean. I'm just a very, very reclusive person.
Okay, and your defense?
Yeah, I'm just a very reclusive person.
All right, 4. Oh, you go ahead, Kira.
That actually helps me, but I can't say anything really about it now, I suppose.
All right, 4 is required to execute. Again, spacebar is to vote. 5 is enough and marks Ori for execution. Are there any other nominations this evening? Right. 3, 2, 1. Ori is executed and
No.
dies. You all go to badge. All right, so yeah, I mean that was smart there. I wonder what Kira will do with that. I guess we'll find out. Let us wake up. Oh, Monk.
I don't know that much about this game yet.
To the person that I am currently attempting to wake, please, can you come to the front desk?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Pay attention to the side of the screen.
Not the front desk.
Pay attention, please.
If it was Elena, she did step away to get queso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone stepped away.
If it was her, then she basically is elsewhere.
And of course, the night order has to go in a specific order.
And
because
out
an order.
here.
Hello.
Hello. Who would you like to pick?
Can't believe Ori could do this. I was gonna kill Ori first, but I'll go for Bryn.
Okay.
I've not heard anything from them, so I'll go for them.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I bet that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Can get pretty
tell
close
you
to the
in
stars.
FaceTime how you helped me, Ori.
I've got. I may have surmised.
Oh.
All right, we're
I
not
have
supposed
a
to talk
chance.
about stuff.
But
Got it.
I mean, I'm just talking about the fact that I'm going to talk.
Ba-ba. Clouds feel weird when you're a ghost, okay?
Hi.
Hi, sorry, I was AFK getting fucking queso. What's up?
Who would you like to protect this evening?
Kira.
All right. Yeah, that's fortunate. Nothing happens here. So we go to here.
Somebody else. Who knows?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the thing again.
Okay. This time I'm gonna take a second and actually do it while you're.
You can screenshot it.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good idea.
As a reminder, only you can see this, right? So of all the information, this is really powerful for you to see.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I haven't sent it yet.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Let's take a screenshot of it, and then you can click accept.
New screenshots. Haha. Close.
What's your plan right now? How are you feeling?
Ooh, I don't know, because Ori just Ori just jumped right in there. I need to look at the different roles because I didn't get the ones that we could be safe buffing as.
You should have got those. It's empath, soldier, librarian.
Yeah, I didn't write them down before it disappeared during last night. So when I asked Jams who they were going to play as, and they said soldier, I was like, I know empath, but like I couldn't remember enough to be like which was which. So
Okay. Well, work with your demon. It's the best thing
I've
you
got
can
it
do.
now. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Thanks.
Something.
Hmm.
Oh, never mind.
As you all awake, fresh pumpkin pies being baked throughout the town. Ori's head still laying on the executioner's floor. They didn't really clean up yesterday, it seems. Although
That's weird.
There's another body that has mysteriously appeared next to it. And that is the body of Bryn.
Oh god.
No.
Oh god.
No.
You have 5 minutes. I'm gonna go grab my baked potato. I'm gonna follow... I'll follow... yeah, alright. I'm just gonna follow one of you around. I can just click a button and it'll follow whomever.
Okay, Ori
Oh my god, not Bryn.
and Bryn, meet me at the tower.
Anybody want to go anywhere?
Yeah, I want to go to Denmark.
Can we
so
go to McDonald's?
That requires us going to the Pentagon.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, y'all want to steal the Declaration of Independence?
Hey, count me in.
Or some nice cars.
Oh, let's just do the
Listening to the
Teslas.
Lowrider song.
Oh my god.
Ori, Ruki, or Elena, one of the three of you is evil. The fact that you killed yourself off basically tells me that you are, at least you don't know that you're evil if you are evil.
And also the fact that the recluse registers could register as evil, so that that doesn't necessarily mean that.
Fair.
First
I don't know actually. I do want to get a clarification from Athena. So for the noble, is it possible that I would know three people, but one of them be somebody that seems evil, and then really I don't know any actual evil people?
If you were the noble gets 3
I've already
players.
said to these people I'm the noble.
Doesn't necessarily mean that you are. You're asking a question about a role. If you are the noble, you get 3 names at the start of the game, one of which and only one of which is evil. However, you are right. There are some roles that can register differently. The spy can register differently. The drunk can register. If you are the drunk, obviously you're going to get different names. You could be poisoned by a poisoner. Yes, the recluse is another option there.
So it is possible for the noble to not know any actual evil people, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to, if the noble has been poisoned, drunk, that's possible. Or you could register spies, you could register recluses. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Typically the thing is to go with the information that you have until you have a reason not to believe it.
All right, well, Bryn, since you're dead, it's up to you, but I assume you are good since you were killed during the night.
The first night, which is the only night I've gotten information for, I picked Jams and Alina and got a flash of red in my crystal ball. So.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought. Anyway. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. See you in a bit.
See ya.
I wish I heard that combo.
Recluse can register as evil, and as far as I'm aware, I am the recluse. I don't think I'm drunk, or I mean, I could be a marionette. I don't know.
I'm not going to outright
I think
claim anybody as evil.
I think I'm the one who registered as evil.
I'm gonna go with that at the moment, but Bryn has also checked Elena and Jams, and one was evil. So if it is Elena, then I might have registered Elena as the evil one. And
yeah, it's possible because I can. I don't always.
True. All right. Well, I think we've said the things we needed to say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head back to the town square.
I mean,
I
depending.
held a seance with the ghosts and was talking to them.
Yeah, we were wondering
in the tower.
if you were jealous and wanted to join them. We thought it was weird.
I mean, I was talking about how nice it
we're
would be
running
to
out
fly.
of time, but
I mean, depending
I know
on
that the two ghosts were good.
All right.
Depending on the type of Kara, they do have the death
Unless
note.
there's a marionette.
Right,
What?
true.
You are.
Oh god, I got
Okay, I want to talk to you next time.
Gay.
Group
What was that, Vanny?
I want to talk to you next time.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm loud.
All right. Nominations are open. Any nominations?
Let's see. I have 2 bits of information about one person, but no guarantee that the information is accurate information. So I don't know if I should throw them on the chopping block or not. But if we need to throw someone on the chopping block, then maybe we should throw them on the chopping block.
My goodness.
Sorry. Does anybody else have a
weird.
nomination or information? We already did the talking thing, but
All
does
this talk
anybody
about
else have a
chopping
nomination
block is
other
making
than
me hungry.
I'm always hungry. It's a fault of mine.
So nobody else has a nomination or possible nomination? Because if not, then I'll throw the person I'm possibly gonna.
I have nothing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw Elena up for vote,
Wow, okay.
but I have possible reasons, or you could be fine. It's hard to say. I don't know for sure, but we got to kill someone to potentially. We need to kill somebody.
I'll wait for
Is that your
Are you nominating?
Is that your
me?
nomination? Yeah, is that
I'm
official
nominating
nomination?
Elena.
All right, what's your accusation?
My accusation is I am the noble, I will say. And so I started out knowing that between Ruki, Elena, and Ori, that somebody was evil. Ori, now dead, is pretty sure that they were the recluse. And so that is likely the case unless they didn't know they were evil. They may have registered as evil, but I'm pretty sure they're good. So between Ruki and Elena, one of them could still be evil. I also heard from somebody who was able to select 2 people, that one of the 2 people, which one of them was Elena, was registering as evil. The other person they picked was Jams. So between Jams and Elena, this person's saying one of them is evil. So between my own information and their information, we have a maybe that Elena is evil. Or
Elena,
maybe
your
neither.
defense.
My defense, I don't want to reveal what I am, but I ain't evil. I'm trying to make sure you don't die. But if you don't want that protection, so be it.
All right. 3 votes
Well, you
is
could
the
be the
majority.
marionette. That could be
All
the
ghost
problem.
votes are all ghost votes are on the table. We'll start with Ruki. Correction, starting with Bryn.
Can convincing argument.
No,
All right.
no hard feelings, Elena.
All right, I
Elena.
hope you die.
Oh my goodness.
You
Elena
don't have
is marked with
you
6
don't
votes.
you don't have a monk to protect you anymore.
Are
I
there?
mean,
well, no, wait, Elena.
don't know.
At this time, you're not done. Are there any other nominations?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that was a lot of votes. I think I'm dead either way.
I mean, nobody else was
You can
putting
always try.
anything up for death, and so we kind of need to kill people to learn things, I think, so...
The
I
problem
didn't
is
want
if we
to-
end up killing the wrong people.
I know, I understand. It's just we at some point we got to kill some people, but I don't know. I will
All right.
say this: if no other nominations pop up tomorrow during the day, I will go on the chopping block, I suppose. So we'll see.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Elena is executed and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh, I'm gonna eat some ghost food. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. It seems like
who would you like
older
to target
people-
tonight? You remember, you can target dead bodies and yourself if you wish.
Oh, then I can target dead people?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
So you just target the dead person. No one dies in the day. This is typically done to simulate either like a monk kill or a monk protection, a soldier protection. It can simulate, that essentially for very different reasons.
I get what you mean.
And then you targeting yourself would mean that your minion becomes the imp, because that's the special power of the imp.
I think Kira has said enough.
Very well. It should be done. Have a good one. All right. Pick one player. I won't tell you anything other than that. I just ask you pick one player.
Kira.
All right. Good night. Okay, this is where it gets difficult because the mayor had chosen. Oh no, you can choose it. It doesn't matter. Okay. Not mayor, but I don't know. I meant 2. So then 3 is dead. So we go here. Okay, ready. I know you want my food. I know, bud. Hello, my spy. All right, let's get you. There you go.
I think this might work for us.
Any questions about any of the tokens?
Screenshotted. No, so the only other thing is that the cannibal has eaten the monk's ability.
So any monk reminder tokens on the table would be from the cannibal, basically.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So they haven't selected someone yet.
You double check the tokens. That's what I will say.
All right, let me look. Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Good.
I see. Yeah.
Perfect. Good night.
We were doing staring emojis at each other.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The flies around the bodies of Ori, Elena, and Bryn are very present as the bodies start to stack up. But no new bodies have joined them this evening.
We really need to hire a graveskeeper.
Yeah, I feel like we need someone to just bury the bodies.
Is there even a graveyard?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is an
undertaker
Undertaker role, but that has been swapped out for the cannibal. So you guys chose a very different way of disposing of your bodies.
We've got 3 bodies here in the town
river?
square, and we've got the one still on the clock tower spinning around. Anyways, we're wasting time. Vanny wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, I do.
I was gonna take both of you somewhere too.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone else that wants to join us?
Can I listen?
I'm just here, so you know.
All right, where do you want to go, Rookie?
Riverside.
Okay.
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 So, just by how things have gone, I know what. Well, Kira's already said what she is. Vanny, you said what you are. So the question that I have, Vanny.
I don't know what Vanny is.
Oh, I do. But given the information from last night, you should know who Holcomb or Jams, right? Like, one of them evil, one of them good?
Are you implying that I'm the empath?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So first night, I had 0 evil people, and then I had 1 person the next night, which would have been between Jams and Elena.
Oh, wait, would you know this night between Holcomb and Jams, or?
Oh, you're.
I'm washerwoman, so.
Okay. Yeah.
It was one of those two.
Well, Jams told me. Has Jams told anyone else who they are?
Hasn't told
No.
me.
Okay.
So what was so sorry? Your information was that Jams or Holcomb is evil.
Yes.
What did you want to know from me?
I just wanted to let you know that I was the empath and the information I had. Yeah,
Before
Jams?
Elena was dead, did you have an evil person?
Yes.
So it could be Jams or Elena.
Yes.
And Elena died.
Which are the 2 people that Bryn had claimed to have known information about too. I killed Elena because I was pretty sure, like, we needed to kill somebody. I wasn't 100% sure, though, but
yeah.
if
So sorry, I was unclear. So yes, last night I also got a 1 and a 0. So that's between Jams and Holcomb.
yeah. So the question is, was Bryn's, Jams, and Elena meaning that Jams was evil, and did we kill innocent Elena?
Yeah. I don't have further information. Like, Jams told me that they're the soldier.
Got it. Should we throw them on the chopping block?
Well, but if they're the soldier, then they're like protected from the imp, the demon.
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to go on the chopping block if we need to put somebody on the chopping block.
Okay.
Because my power was at the beginning of the game, and I can still talk about things. I just won't be able to nominate people anymore, and I only get the 1 vote. But
I think we would need that, though.
Me being able to nominate? Anybody can nominate.
The way I see it, though, is if it's like, if Jams is what he's saying that he is, and he can't die, that means that it's Holcomb. So if you then like nominate yourself, you get voted off. That's less people to like nominate someone up.
What might you?
Fair. if there is still two evil people alive.
Yeah.
Then should we throw Jams on the chopping block and see what happens?
We could give it another 9, see if anything happens.
Yeah, because I mean, like, Jams, like, over.
By the way, according to my information, I still have Rookie. You could potentially.
It's gonna go a whole lot worse.
Oh god.
All right. Nominations are open.
Yep.
Okay. So there is some information pointing to the possibility that Jams is evil. So if Jams,
But it's kind of between Jams and Holcomb, though.
potentially.
I'm gonna be
But
real
I
honest.
mean,
Between the
there's
two of
also
them,
information I had from the previous day that means that Jams or Elena could have been evil.
to be fair, there could also be red herring in there. But
True.
Yeah.
Of Jams and Holcomb, I as a ghost,
What do you have to say?
I don't know. They're
Are you
they're both
haunting them?
pretty quiet. I am haunting. I am haunting all of you.
Mhm.
I'm haunting Kira.
So, what was that, Elena? Oh, you're haunting me. Got
I'm
it.
haunting you because you killed me for no fucking reason.
No,
my goodness.
we had some information. So right now, I guess the thing is, we don't know for sure if any of the dead people are evil or not. But if none of them are,
We just know that none
then
of
we're
us are-
getting outnumbered soon.
Holcomb.
So do we nominate Jams or Holcomb?
Holcomb, you want to speak up about who you are?
I mean, I don't know. Are we allowed to discuss this much during the nomination phase? I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
if
just
it's-
going to give you guys
Yeah.
another minute.
Okay.
I'm going to give you another minute before I'm going to end the day.
I don't know. I just like pies.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the hungry
Oh.
guy, I guess.
He's a
Yeah,
he's a
I
really
mean-
hungry guy, I guess.
Who knew that Monk and whoever you are is also hungry?
You plant bombs in those pies, huh?
Huh?
No, I'm not you, Rookie.
What is that
I-
supposed to mean?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna nominate Jams.
All right, there's been a nomination on the floor. Kira, your
Okay.
accusation.
My accusation is I have two bits of information that say that Jams could be evil, but only one that says that Holcomb could be evil. I also have only one bit of information that says Rookie could be evil, but I don't know if that's the case. And I have no information saying whether Vanny is evil or not. So Jams has the most bits of information from my perspective of being potentially evil.
That's a lot of accusations.
Go ahead with your defense.
I'm just a soldier, but sure, if you want me up on the shopping block, then go ahead.
All right. Votes will start with Kira. There are 2 dead votes on the table. Three is, or actually
Voting
four votes is enough. Are there any other nominations?
I'm going to nominate Holcomb because that's the other part of the thing.
All right. 4 votes are needed to tie, 5 to execute.
We need accusation and defense.
Yep. Go ahead, Vanny.
So, I'm the empath. And so first night, I had 2 zeros. Next night, I had a 0 and a 1. So And then this past night, I had another 0 and a 1. So either Jams is innocent and Elena was evil and now Holcomb is evil, or it's Jams. I don't know which way it goes, but Jams told me they're a soldier. If they're a soldier, then we would want them because they're protected from the demon. So
I will say what you have given just now sounds more like an accusation towards Jams.
no, I'm stating all of the truth. I'm putting out all my information.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
Defense?
Holcomb, defense.
Oh yeah, Holcomb. Sorry.
I mean,
Why should you not be killed?
I mean, I'm a useless role. I'm a cannibal. I'm not really useful to anybody, so I'm not really caring if I die.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to execute. It starts with Elena.
I would argue that a cannibal can be very useful, depending on who dies.
I mean,
Yeah, because you
you
get
guys wanna
different
kill me.
powers.
You want to kill
Alright,
me, so
4 to tie, 5 to execute. Oh, wow. Okay, that was interesting. 3 is not enough. Are there any other accusations?
Jams, if you hadn't voted for yourself, it would have been a tie.
Oh, true. I tried to vote for Holcomb, but too late.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it up before the clock tower comes by as well. Are there any other
Yeah.
nominations on the table? Okay, I'll start counting down. 3, 2, 1. Jams is executed and dies. And everybody goes to the end of the game. Because Jams the Imp has been executed.
Woo!
I knew it!
Yes.
Jams, had you voted there, you could have saved it, but that's unfortunate.
Also, why did you vote for yourself? You screwed us.
I'm sorry. I was
Wait,
gonna vote for
Vanny!
Holcomb, but then I'm.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Vanny,
so
way too
Vanny
close, I'm
was
gonna
the
be honest.
spy.
Oh,
Um,
and there's a marionette, I'm assuming, still, so do we have 3 people
that
that
would
are
be
evil?
you.
No, it's only one minion. Marionette does not have to be in play.
Ah.
So I will continue. Obviously, the good team has won. For other players, Bryn was your fortune teller who first night chose the demon and their marionette Elena, or not marionette, their red herring Elena, who was the monk. So Elena was indeed the red herring for a second game in a row. Bryn, you chose both the demon and the red herring, which is funny. Ori was indeed
Crazy.
the recluse, who was part of Kira's noble info, who got Ori, Holcomb, and Ruki. Ruki was the washerwoman who got either Vanny or Kira as the empath, because the spy can register as townsfolk.
My possible evil people were Ruki, Elena, and Ori, not Holcomb.
Oh, right, yes, sorry. But there you go. And Holcomb was your cannibal.
So it was the recluse that was the red herring for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Elena, I'm sorry you died.
How are you gonna make it up to me?
I'm
Necromancy.
sorry.
Oh god, nothing.
Bring me back to life and maybe I'll consider it.
Okay, I will spend my fortune to get your soul put back in your body.
That shall suffice.
Alright.
Although
No,
death is
it might-
peaceful, I might want to stay here, not gonna lie.
We'll have to sew your head on.
Oh,
Sure, it's fine.
Eh.
I
We
knew
can always
Vinny
present
was
a new
evil.
body.
I knew Vinny was evil as soon as he put me up for the chopping block. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, but it was end game, so I was like, there's no point in playing safe here.
It was either put somebody up and hope they tie, or
Yeah.
I was really hoping for a tie there, and I don't know why Jams fucked us so bad.
Because I'm way
Jams-
too tired to actually
Jams
sit here.
voted for the
That's
Jams
fair.
voted for himself for the memes, and it lost the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it did because I didn't pay attention.
Oh, I even voted for myself.
I need another restroom break, but also, are we wrapping up since it's near?
Well, I was gonna ask I'm fine to run one more if people want it. If people want to just end, then that's perfectly fine too.
I'll do one more.
So.
All right, Holcomb, you have a good one. What we can do then, if I recall correctly,
I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I am debating disappear. Let me ask somebody a question really quick.
Okay.
All right, I will
Presumably-
play another game, but I do need about 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So what we can do actually is we at 6? No, we're 7. Is everyone else staying to play?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I can dip out if it needs to be 6 for some reason.
No. There's no need. There's no need for that. I'm just asking people if anyone else is dipping. Give me a second.
I
Either way.
think I might dip because I kind of
Okay.
want to go to bed.
You've been very busy today, so
Mhm.
you should
I
go
have been
rest.
busy the entire fucking weekend.
Oh god.
All right, you have a good one, Jams. All right, we'll
Bye.
see ya.
James.
Good night.
Okay, with that, I need to change up the script. Give me 2 seconds. So that means we are going to be doing. We do this one.
The spy is so much information, but it was a lot of fun.
We could do no good or drill. Joy, that's what we'll do.
I'm glad you had fun.
That's the closest I got to winning is the bad people.
I have not been a bad person. Not yet.
Yeah.
I might need to take the puppies outside. Just give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta take the puppies outside too. So I'm gonna set the script so you guys can see what it is.
Oh, I'm sitting next to Ruki.
Right,
What the heck?
I'm back.
I'm gonna I'm gonna reshuffle seats as well. So
Gotcha. So we are doing a game that is 6 players.
Wait,
yeah,
what the
yes.
fuck is wrong sitting next to me, huh?
Oh, you finally realized I said that. Nothing.
All right, this is actually I'm gonna download the thing like that. The dogs are fighting, guys. I'll take you outside in a second. Plate fighting. Is that working? Okay, no, it's not gonna work. This is called No Greater Joy. It is a Teeniesville script. Take a look at the new roles: Clockmaker, Chambermaid, Artist, and Sage, as well as Klutz. Okay. I will be back in a second. You should have the script, but there's a lot less roles in this one. So I'm gonna take the puppies outside, and I'll be right back.
Clockmaker, Investigator, Empath, Chambermaid, Artist, and Sage, Drunk Klutz, Scarlet Woman, Baron, and the
Hey Sage, can you war here?
No.
What the hell?
No wall. No wall for you.
What the fuck?
It's funny how with just a few people different, there's so many less roles.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a Teenieville. There's only 3 townsfolk, an outsider, a minion, and a demon. So. It's honestly better that we have less roles to try and suss out who people are.
Who is it?
Ruki's gonna be the imp. I'm calling it now.
The Klutz power is weird.
Is it because when I played WoW, the two classes I mostly played were Demon Hunter and Death Knight?
Oh, Klutz is weird. Holy crap. When
They
you
can
learn that you
lose by picking an evil person.
see, you have to pick someone you what?
I mean, they're an outsider, right?
It basically means you pick someone. You want to pick someone you know is good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. So,
which technically proves that they're good.
Yeah.
Like, it works the same way as, like, shooting someone randomly, and if they're the imp, you win. It's just the opposite.
It's the Slayer. It's the opposite of the Slayer.
All right, you guys had a chance to look at the rolls?
Yeah.
I don't think Kira's back yet, is she?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Most important thing
before you left.
Most important thing to note here is that there's only one source of drunkenness on this script. In that case, it is the drunk. But yeah, this will be a quicker game. It'll be we'll see. Perfect. We shall begin. Let me get the characters going. Oh, wait, is everyone put your hand out if you're here?
Up.
Yep, perfect. Okay. Right. No, I was debating between a Scarlet Witch, a Scarlet Woman. I want to do a Klutz because Klutz is gonna be hilarious. Let's just do. Should we do the 3 new roles? Or no, well, I guess it's not 3 new ones. Let's do Artist. Sage is a bit crazy. Scarlet Women. Baron. So if I do Baron, should we make the Sage the drunk? That's so fucked. Let's make the Clockmaker the drunk, I think. I think we do that. Oh, I have one too many. Yeah.
I hate you.
All
You
right, you
fucker.
should all your what's happening?
Rookie made a joke.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm back. We'll go to the first night.
All right. Lovely weather we're having.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everyone?
I might.
Suffering because they have to wait a month for the Sleep Token album to come out.
Oof.
The new songs have been great, though.
I prefer Emergence over Caramel. But...
I'm trying to figure out what, based on my role, I can do.
Well, don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm not
At
talking
night.
about
Right.
it. I'm just pondering out loud.
Nighttime.
I did a dumb.
No.
I did a dumb.
Oh.
This is. I gotta restack. I'm sorry, guys. I just realized your eyes are right. I'm sorry, guys. My chat called me out. They were right. My brain is at the point where I'm getting tired. Sorry.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Really?
Did you have two evil
Sorry.
people even though we have such a small number?
No. There
You
was.
could still have two.
Yeah. All right.
Really?
Here you go.
This was the problem.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the problem?
I don't know.
Oh, I showed the evil players each other, and you're not meant to do that
You're not?
for this version of it. No, and they don't get
Oh.
bluffs either. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was dumb of me. I forgot Steamsvilles. This is why I should drink more coffee. Not run 3 games
No.
I don't
Not
think that's what that
necessarily.
means.
I don't think that's what that means.
Better be hydrating though.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Better
All
be.
right. Yeah. Come up. Do you want? Oh. What do you want up on my
Wait,
lap?
what does this mean? Huh? Confused.
This is because it's this way.
No idea.
Oh, I did it dumb. Yep, because okay. Alright, I did it dumb again. We get to go again.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. You confused the fuck out of me.
I hate myself today.
What
All right.
happened? I was the imp this time, but what happened?
I got a pop-up menu asking a response, and I did not know what the fuck that meant.
Yep, here we go again.
Well, fair enough.
No, it's alright. It works. It works. So, what do I want to give her? Yeah, 1. No, because a 1 would then put pressure on Kira. Isn't this a 0? Is it 0 steps? I thought it was 1, 2, 3. Oh, how many steps from the demon to its nearest minion? Right. Okay. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Shugenza. I'm getting the roles mixed up. You're 100% right. That's why I gave the clockwise too. I was like, my brain was mixing the clockwise, the clockmaker. I should read it instead of just assume that I know what it is. I'm usually decent at this. I've just have been tired. Okay. So 1. So this is 1 step, right? So I want to give a 1 to show that they're next to each other. Okay. Yeah. Hello!
Yo.
Okay. Hey, this time around, I'm actually going to tell you the right thing. I gave you the wrong info because my brain is farting at this late on the day.
You had me do a pop-up. That was confusing.
Yeah, I can do that too because you were gone. But you're going to learn a 1. Your ability says that you learn knowing how many steps from the demon is to its nearest minion. So from, say, example, you to Vanny or you to Bryn is 1. You to Ruki would be 2. And to Kira would be 2. And then Ori is 3. Does that make sense?
So it's like, sort of like an empath, but I only know I only know steps.
It's more like a chef. In that, because the chef knows pairs, right?
Okay.
In this regard, you're knowing, like, the number of separations between them.
So wait, I know the number of separations between them from me or them from each other?
Yeah, it's demon to minion. It's not like evil players. It's like demon to minion. Does that make sense? So like for example, like,
oh, okay.
yeah, I know. Egg, I was explaining to Elena like what the
And you
numbers
said
would
it was
mean.
a 1?
Yes, so that means they are next to each other.
Next to each
basically.
other. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna go back to
Yeah, that wasn't. I should explain, Egg. That wasn't me getting it wrong. That was just she wanted to know what that number would mean. So saying her to Bryn would be 1, her to Vanny would be 1. I was just trying to explain, like, if you're next to someone, it's a 1. If you're next to, that's what I was trying to explain. If that makes sense. All right, let's get chambermaid in here. Hello.
Hi.
All right, you choose 2 players, please.
Let's go with Rookie and Vanny.
Rookie and Vanny, and you learn 0.
Hey.
Okay. Once again, as the town population dwindles, you find me impaled upon the clock
on
tower.
the clock tower. La da da.
You know the drill.
Toxic.
Again.
Next time we play, I'll write up some really fancy introductions and such. I'll do some real nice stuff for
I'm
you.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, you ghost.
Okay, it's a real shame that Elena dies tomorrow. Crazy how that happened.
Whoa!
Don't worry, Imp. I've got it.
What the fuck?
All right. I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes.
Okie
All right.
Who wants to talk?
Well, I do have information.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to share it with all of us?
I don't have information.
I will share it with all of you. The imp and their minion are next to each other.
Ooh, weird.
Oh.
Interesting.
I mean, that it could also be that someone's drunk too.
Could be. I could be very much drunk.
Because I don't think there are any that register as not what they are, but...
So are you the clockmaker then?
That would be correct.
Huh. Well, I ain't seen nothing, miss.
Anybody else have any information yet?
Interesting accusation.
I do not.
I currently do not have information.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
Anybody?
Actually, Elena,
Yes.
come to the cathedral.
On my way.
Okay. So if you say what you are, like, hold on. Words. If you are who you say you are, then Vanny and Ori should be clean.
Yeah.
In terms of, if I'm like doing the math right.
So basically, what I have is how many steps away from
Wait, no, I'm not doing the
okay,
math right. It's just Vanny that would be clean.
So yeah, it's just, well, if that is, unless you are evil, which I don't know, but yeah, the minion and the imp are 1 step away from each other, so they're next to each other.
Okay.
Games I was selected for the klutz, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to be the klutz.
Got it.
But yep, no
Trying to
information yet.
think
We'll
how
have to
this
see.
works with everything we got, you know?
Yeah. There are new mechanics for some of these, like the artist. That's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
So I guess we'll
suppose
go
we should
back to the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, same.
Yeah, we never know.
What?
Huh?
What did we miss?
Oh, we
Yeah,
were
what
just.
I thought we were playing a regular fucking game. I just gave the imp and the minion information that they're right next to each other.
I mean, they don't necessarily would know who.
Yeah, they don't know who yet, but they're gonna try to figure that out really quick. So, you know, that is the problem.
He just know that it's not you.
I know it's not me, but I mean, at this point, honestly, I might nominate myself because it doesn't, like, my purpose, you know, I've done all I can, right?
I mean, you still have votes.
I still have votes, but
nominations.
I still have votes to nominations, but, you know, what good is, like, I was a night one thing, right? So I don't know.
I mean, you could be drunk too, like you said, so...
I could be drunk either way. I mean, I'm probably just going to nominate myself just to get...
What's going on entirely?
Sorry, I should mention, the only change in the rules for this game... Sorry, I just came back. But the only change in rules for this game, the demon and the minion do not know each other.
Okay.
That's the only thing that changes about having 6 players. And that was my mistake the first time. The second time I fucked up a different role.
I see. No, I'm just over here minding my own business.
I'm vibing to some music.
Nominations are open.
So, does anybody have enough information to throw anybody under the bus? I don't.
I will say
But I
this.
am trying to gather as much before I use what I can do.
I will say this. I kind of forgot this. Me revealing that the imp and the minion are next to each other, I mean, they didn't know that, so that's my bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But you could also be drunk, so...
I could also
True.
be
Never really know.
very fucking drunk.
You are from Wisconsin.
Athena? Athena,
Yes.
my county is not the drunkest county in the country. That's a few counties away, okay?
We did discover this last time.
Are you so drunk that you can't remember where you are?
That's
I
crazy.
nominate myself.
All right, nominate. All right.
I'm too drunk to remember.
All right. Your accusation.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want? We do sometimes need to kill people in the daytime to know more information. So
Yeah, that's why I'm nominating myself.
I'll
Okay.
go with that.
3 to
Hopefully
kill.
we'll learn something.
I've served my purpose, so
I thank you for your service.
you're welcome. May I rest in peace?
All right. I
pieces.
don't think that's gonna get beaten. I think we shall. Unless there's any other nominations.
No.
All right. We all go to sleep as Elena is executed and dies. Hello.
Hi, let's kill Vanny.
All right.
Wait, you had a girlfriend? What was our date the other day?
Hello.
Hello.
Today I would like Ruki and Kira.
You learn a 1.
Ooh. Okay.
Good night.
I'm not gay enough for this shit.
Oh my god. As the town awakens, they find the body of Vanny.
Oh my God.
Ravens mourning a loss of one of their own.
Aww. So, Elena, can we revisit that date by the campfire?
Thank you for that.
Say that
Yeah,
again.
thank you for
Sorry.
Visit that date by the campfire? What?
Yeah, let's go to the campfire.
A ghostly date.
Mm-hmm. They're having a ghostly date.
You got 3 minutes.
Okay.
Actually, I
So
do want
we
to talk
need to have
to
some discussions.
Rookie real quick.
I can
Yeah,
give
I
you
need to
town
talk to
discussion,
you.
so do private discussions right now, and then you can have town discussion.
Okay,
Mhm.
campfire.
Anybody?
Okay,
Yo.
hi.
Hey,
No,
I'm Bob.
so-
Here we
Smile.
go.
Huh?
Here you go, Egg.
And I'm screwed. Smile.
Yeah, so if you're who I think you are, because Elena was who they thought they were, or she thought she was, yeah, you're on your own.
Yup.
And all I can tell you is that Kira is probably the artist. And that is all the information I was able to find out. The other thing is my very presence means that there is a klutz and a drunk, which would mean that if Kira thinks they're the artist and they're the drunk,
This is so good.
then there's the drunk instead of the artist. But if they are the artist, then Ori and Bryn are the klutz and the drunk.
Okay.
So that might help you a little bit in the
is
sense
so
that
No, you
if
called
you
it.
can convince the klutz that you're good, you might be able to do something with that.
I just have to figure out who it is.
Yeah, like that's the problem.
Oh
So,
god.
all right, I don't want to hold you too long because I think you need to get out there and start talking to the other people. So,
You're good.
all right, good luck.
Yeah.
What I am currently thinking is if Elena is the clockmaker, like she says she is.
What
and
information did she give before?
She said
Oh,
that
there's two.
the two evil people were next to
Got
each other.
it.
What I'm currently thinking, unless Ori is playing a very good job at their role, I think Vanny may have been the imp.
Oh, and so you're thinking somebody else became the imp
And there
now?
was a Scarlet Woman, which might have been Ruki, and now Ruki is the imp. That's my current conspiracy theory, but I don't really have any.
Okay, so are you going to put any of them on?
Uh-huh.
Nominations
Welcome
are
back,
open.
everyone.
I'm nominating Kira.
What?
Your
Mon Dieu.
accusation, Rugi.
So from what Alina said, if she's not drunk, both of the evil people are next to each other. And since Vanny died, I'm the artist. That means Ori is not evil. So that means it's either Kira and Bryn.
This would be really wild if I actually was drunk.
Yeah,
that would be really funny.
That would be very funny.
Yeah, I mean, Elena could be drunk. Plus,
okay.
if
I
you
am-
you say you're the artist.
Yeah.
He makes art, dog.
Convenient story. Do you
I'm pretty sure that's.
Did you happen to learn anything yet, or what do you have to say if you are who you say you are?
I haven't learned anything personally myself yet. No.
Bum. Oops, sorry.
Likely story. I think Ruki
Bum
is the evil one in this case.
All right, Kira, your defense. Are you done with your defense?
My defense is I think Ruki is making up that they're the artist. They haven't used their ability if they are, because
all right.
Why? I don't think they are the artist, and I think they are trying to kill me because they're trying to reduce the numbers of the people in the town.
Isn't that what you wanted to do?
If I could just say something really quick, I did see the first night. No one's of a couple of people. No one stepped out of their rooms, and then the second night, one person did. Only one of the people that I was watching, what was the same as the night before, I should say. I don't know.
Are you claiming to be the empath?
No, definitely not.
Chambermaid?
Things wouldn't have changed if I was the empath, unless I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Investigator?
All right. This is moving away from Kira, so we're gonna go 2 votes. That is enough to put Kira on the block. Are there any other nominations?
I believe that Ruki is trying to. I put Ruki on as a nomination.
Your accusation?
Well, Ruki claims to be the artist, when in fact I am the artist, and I've been trying to gather enough information to use my question.
Unless you're drunk.
Unless I'm drunk, but I don't know if I'm drunk. So what I'm doing is trying to gather information so that I can ask a good question. And I believe that Ruki is trying to kill me off before I can use my ability.
But they wouldn't have known you're the artist before.
Yeah, how do you not know how do you not know I'm not waiting for a good question to ask?
I don't know for sure.
Like,
unless you are evil, then you wouldn't be waiting because you are not the artist. Since I am the artist. So
Well, it does say anytime during the day, so Kira, if you're the artist, you could ask your question and prove you're the artist.
It's a private question.
Yep. So if anyone wants to ask me a question, you can request a private chat with me.
Yes, let's private chat.
Okay. I don't know if we can do it during nominations. I think I have to go back.
Sorry.
No, I think the nomination has to play out, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
Well then
no, I don't think it does. I don't think there's any limitations to it. Let me double check the wiki.
I also believe that Ruki could be evil because Bryn was telling me that they think Ruki is evil.
Very convenient.
Hey, am I super evil?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
This proves nothing. Anyone can
That's
ask for a
fair.
private chat at any time.
Well, I got an answer. I asked if Ruki was evil, and the answer was yes.
That's a bluff.
Wait, who's
Convenient?
right now?
We have Ruki on the chopping block.
Well, Ruki is going up for nomination. Kira is currently on the chopping block.
So, Ruki, your defense?
That she's bluffing.
All right. We start with Ori. 2 to tie, 3 to execute. Rookie is put on the block. Any other nominations? Anything
save
else?
me.
I,
Anything else before we go to bed? 3.
actually, I'm going to nominate Bryn.
Your accusation.
Bryn, if you are who you say you are, you can choose me. And
unless you've been lying to me the whole time.
unless I've been lying to everyone this entire time, which I don't think I have been, but who knows? I could be drunk. I really don't know who it is between Kira and
Unfortunately,
Rookie,
this game
but
is already over.
do know. I don't know. I don't want. I don't know.
They'd have to tie. All right, 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute. We start with Elena, who does not have her ghost vote.
Rookie, you can vote.
As long as we tie, no one dies.
Rookie, you are no longer marked for death. Bryn is the only one who has a nomination left today.
But technically, we can't nominate somebody who's already been nominated. Is that what's going on?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so Bryn could only nominate either one of the dead players or Ori today.
You can
Got
nominate.
it. I mean, you can nominate a dead player to be killed.
What?
Yeah, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
that has effect on some different roles. Not in this game, but there are roles in the expanded rule book that it is advantageous to kill a dead player. It's the same thing with the imp. The imp can target, not only can they target themselves, they can also target dead players to hide a kill. If they're saying wanting to like bluff the soldier and being attacked, you could attack a dead player. Yeah, and I don't say anything. I just say no one's died in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bryn, do you wish to nominate?
No.
Okay. With no further nominations, we go to bed. That's interesting. Well. Hello.
We kill Ori.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's interesting, chat. Had Kira voted there on Bryn, she would have won the game. Because it's the same it's the exact same thing. If Kira loses here, that's 2 games in a row where the demons should have voted and they didn't. So I think that's funny. As we all awake, the body of Orlean has been found in the town square. There are 3 of you alive, which means no private conversations for the rest of today. I will give you 5 minutes to figure out the game.
Okay, so based on earlier information, somebody told me that Vanny might have been one of the evil people and is dead.
Rude.
That could mean that Rookie was the one that was next to. I don't know, but
the imp could have killed their minion.
Yes. Or the imp very early on could have killed themselves and passed it to...
No, that only works for the red woman, I think.
No, it doesn't. If you kill yourself this way, a minion becomes the imp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
But because they don't know each other, that would mean that, like,
it's a risk.
Technically,
right.
Person would the person who became the imp know that they became the imp?
So with this script, I would argue that if you're the imp, killing yourself first night is probably very strong because you are you essentially get to know your teammate. So because that other player would become the imp and you're the only person who has died, which would confirm to them your team. So that's pretty powerful. on the script. I don't necessarily think it's the play you make. It's just a play that could be made. Other than that, it's risky because you don't know if you've already killed your minion.
Yeah.
You don't know if they're a Scarlet Witch or Scarlet Woman. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't put my timer up. Oh,
We don't have really that much new information or anything, do we?
No.
I'm dead.
Unfortunately, I can't really get information. So.
The fact that Rookie hasn't used his artist question is crazy to me. That might cost
Any
them the game.
ghosts have anything to divulge beyond their...
Well, I'm dead, so I couldn't really see anything, could I?
Nobody's talked to me since I died. I'm lonely. I don't know.
All I can say is that the two people I spied on the night previously are both still alive, but only one of them woke.
Interesting. Which I haven't, so
I do
it would be
think
one of
it
you
is
two.
Rookie.
But you're both claiming artist, which I guess you could wait for the night to ask a question.
No,
but
it has to be during the day.
it has to be during the day.
Artist has to be during the day. The other thing to think about is, okay, the first night I was watching Vanny and Rookie's rooms. The second night I was watching Rookie and Kira's. Only one person woke.
So, my conspiracy that I had, which I think I only told like one other person, maybe two. I think so. Elena says she was the clockmaker, and that the two evil people were next to each other, which she could have been drunk, absolutely, which would make sense. But my conspiracy was that Vanny was originally the imp, and then passed it to Rookie.
Yeah. That's all the information I have.
I just still think that it's Kira.
I mean, based on my personal information, I have to.
If one
think
person,
so.
if one person woke when Ori was watching Vanny and Kira,
No, you and
Vanny
Kira.
died.
You and Kira.
Oh, me and Kira. Yeah, then Vanny died.
And the night before, I watched you and Vanny, and no one woke.
Yeah, but the first night,
someone died.
Somebody.
Just as a point of clarification,
No,
the
wait,
imp would
imp
not.
doesn't wake.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, trying to make sure that was clear.
Yep, imp doesn't wake first night.
All right. Any nominations? Running out of time. 10.
This
9,
is just the day
8.
period, not nominations.
I did say that. Well, okay, fine. I'll give you a little bit more time. I'll give you 2 minutes for nominations.
Okay. I will nominate again Rookie.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
I believe
there you go.
Stop.
I believe that the only reason that the game is still going is because last day Rookie escaped death.
The same could be said for you.
Yep.
Is that your accusation?
Yeah. Based on all the information so far, that's what I have going on.
Rookie, your defense.
Same as yesterday, pretty much. Like, if both the evil people are together, then I still think that it was Kira.
All right. We start with Ori, who does have their dead vote. Two is enough to put him on the block. Any other nominations?
You nominate Kira.
Your accusation.
They aren't who they're claiming to be. they are evil.
I believe
right.
you are
Killed
not.
poor Ori.
You are not who you claim to be.
All right, 2 to tie, 3 to execute. Start with Bryn. Two is not enough. 2 ties. I'm sorry. 2 does tie. My apologies. No one is on the block. Bryn, are you gonna put yourself on the block?
I could.
I mean, that's one way to decide the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just as a point of clarification,
You know what?
No. Just go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Point of clarification. Go ahead.
Give me. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure the game immediately ends when there's 2 players. So,
So if I die, I won't be able to use the thing. It'll end anyway.
yes, the game immediately ends when there's 2 players.
Darn. Okay.
I'll check my chat, but I am 95% sure that's the case. So you wouldn't. Your ability's out.
Darn. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll let you pick because I'm curious, but yeah. All right.
Oh, so you want me to try it anyway?
No. I'm just saying. I'd be curious who you picked at the end. Well, yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know. Clarification. You play how you wish you play.
When playing these games, I feel like half the time I feel like I should have an old English accent or something.
All right. Bryn, are you gonna nominate yourself, or is the game goes to end or nighttime?
I guess we go to nighttime.
Good night, Ravenswood Bluff. Who would you
Rookie's
like?
dead. Rookie
All right.
totally dead.
Perfect.
The fuck did I do?
Everything.
As we awake, Rookie's body is splayed along the floor, and the
What?
game is inevitably over.
I
Shall
was
we?
drunk, wasn't I?
Shall we talk about who is who?
I'm guessing right now I'm drunk.
Well, let's start with the chambermaid,
Hi.
Tori, who is
Hopefully not drunk.
who got correct information all 2 nights that they got information. Between you said Kira and Vanny first night, correct?
No, I said Vanny and Rookie.
And Benny.
Oh, Vanny and Rookie. Well, let's look at Vanny. Vanny was the Baron, who did indeed add an extra outsider. We'll get to that in a second. Rookie was the artist, who never used their artist question. No point did they ask me for a private consult and to use their artist question.
That's weird.
I
Elena,
felt like I couldn't.
Elena, I feel like you have already figured it out, but yes, you were the drunk.
Fuck you.
I should point out there was a moment in my chat. Well, we'll get to this in a second. Once I've revealed everyone, I want to talk about something that Vanny did that people were freaking out was going to end the game. But you'll see here. So the question comes down to who is the demon between Bryn and Kira?
My guess is Kira.
And that would be correct. Bryn was your... Oh, I didn't get to... It didn't say evil one. It didn't show up because it did that. But yeah, evil team has won. Congratulations to Kira and Vanny. So there was a moment when Vanny went up to Rookie.
I didn't know Vanny was evil.
Sorry?
Vanny basically outed themselves to Rookie as evil because of Elena. So at the very start of the game, Elena said the evil team is next to each other.
Yeah.
And Vanny was evil.
Vanny went to
So,
Rookie. God damn.
so Vanny thought Rookie was their team.
Yeah.
Also,
so there was a moment where I was convinced the game was over.
I was
They
obtuse
nominated
about
Egg.
it. Like, I wasn't directly like, "Hey, I'm the Baron," so like. But yeah.
Yeah, I was going off of Elena's information to try to figure out where my minion was. And so I was under the assumption that either Bryn or Ori was the minion, but then Ori said some things and I was like, okay, Ori's definitely good. So I was like, I will kill off Ori first of the two remaining between Ori and Ruki. And I just had to spread enough doubt about Ruki being the artist to try to make sure we didn't kill me instead of Ruki.
Just to point out, you guys could have ended the game yesterday, but Kira didn't vote. So had Kira voted on Bryn, the game would have been over.
Well, I thought Bryn was my minion, and
that's fair. There was 4 players left, so it would have gone to 3 when Bryn died. It doesn't matter what Bryn would have picked.
There were only 3 players.
No. I'm talking about the day before.
Which one?
Sorry, so the day before, when you had 4, when it was you, Ori, Ruki, and Bryn, had you put Bryn on the block and executed them, you would have been looking at 3 at night, and then you kill, and the game would have been over.
Fair.
And I said to my chat, I'm like, is this going to be another game where the demon loses because they didn't vote, like how Jams did? But you still pulled it off anyways.
Well, Jams voted for himself.
One thing I haven't brought up at all during this game is that it's always really important to count the outsiders and count the townsfolk, count the outsiders. I haven't really mentioned it too much, but now that you guys are kind of getting more proficient with the game, we can start playing with that, where that becomes really important. So, for example, for Vanny needs to figure out who their demon is, right? And they know that they've added the only other possible outsider, which is the drunk. So there is a klutz and there is a drunk in play. Bryn is claiming the klutz. It's a risky play, but it is what they did. So you would know that there's one there. In that role, Vanny, you would probably start trying to analyze whose information makes the least sense.
Yeah.
But that just gives you an idea for...
I'm just happy my false information caused so much drama.
It was hilarious. I think that was good.
That in the end, the reason I didn't vote for Bryn was I thought Bryn was my minion, and I was hoping that Bryn would help me get votes for the other people.
We should play more of this at some time. I should try and schedule another one. But Teeniesville is always fun, but I prefer the bigger games, which you need. Well, Trouble Brewing needs 5 or more for Trouble Brewing, and then 7 or more for the rest. Or is it? Yeah, 5 and 6 for Trouble Brewing. Because you can run Trouble Brewing as a Teeniesville, I'm pretty sure. And then, but yeah. I can show you the other official scripts, because I know you guys are enjoying this. So let me show you. I could have sworn I read Egg that. Sorry, I'm talking about chat.
Oh, by the way, my fake artist question for the other players was I just popped in and I was like, Athena, I'm super evil, right? And so then I popped back.
So let me show you the different other official scripts. And then they have other, what are they called? Experimental characters that aren't in these lists. But they are going to be releasing more scripts soon, which is exciting. But as you can see, these are all different characters. Some of the ones you've played today, like Chamber was made. But you also notice the biggest thing, there are 4 demons.
Yeah, 4 types of demons.
Which are really fun. So Poe's really cool. Poe basically says you can hold your kill for a night. The next night you kill 3.
Ooh. Interesting.
Shabloth is cool. You choose 2 players. One, they die, and then it's possible one of them might become regurgitated. I need to stop clicking it because I keep clicking it. Which means like you could kill Elena and Bryn, then Bryn might come back the next day depending on what I choose. Puka's cool. Puka you poison and then they die the next day. So that's usually a good way to find out if it's a Puka, is like, if it's a Puka, you know the information the day before you died is poisoned. And then there's the Zambul. So the Zambul doesn't want there to be executions during the day, and if there isn't any, you can then kill. But also, the first time the Zomboul dies, they look dead, but they're not actually. So if Elena was the Zomboul, she would still be able to act completely the same, and kill and do whatever.
Does that happen on an execution as well?
Yeah. So you could
okay.
you have to double tap. You always got to shoot them twice, you know, make sure they're dead, just like a zombie movie. So that's what that's all about. Mastermind is basically you get one more day. So say Elena was the demon, we get another day. If someone is executed, then game is over. So you have to start thinking about, okay, no one died at night, or someone might die with the assassin. Basically, the assassin gets to kill someone regardless of their role. So if they could kill the soldier, or they could kill a monk protected person, they sort of have like immunity to any of the protections. Devil's Advocate protects people from execution. So say you all voted for Elena. Elena could be marked for death, but when I say Elena is executed and doesn't die is how that would work. So she could be like that. Yep. Godfather is you want to kill the outsiders, because if you do, you get to kill, which is really fun. Lunatic thinks they're the demon, but they're not. And the demon knows who you are. So Elena could think she's the demon and say, I want to kill Kira. I would then go to Ori, who's the real demon, who goes, I would say, your lunatic has chosen Kira. Would you like to follow through? You know, or I could say, like, I could just tell you, and then you could say, oh, I like that, and then continue to make Elena think she's the lunatic. Goon,
I want to be the lunatic.
Goon, you change your
evil.
Goon, you change your you change your alignment. Moonchild's cool. It's kind of like the Klutz, but a little bit different in that when they die, they choose a player, and then that player dies. So this Bad Moon Rising is really crazy because there's a lot of extra deaths. So even if you have something like a Poe, you might end up having a death at night and not be expecting the Poe to kill 3, because you might have like an assassin kill that night or a Godfather. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other ones. Really fun. Pacifist is kind of like the Devil's Advocate, protects good players. Fool is fun. Sailor. A lot of these are like protecting during executions. So these games are longer because people aren't executed at night. And then you have other ones like the Gambler. They could die at night if they guess wrong. So this whole script is all about like tracking deaths. I would never. This is one of those ones that like I'd rather play with people who have watched a lot of it. If you guys want to watch more, watch those videos I put in Summerland. Watch the official YouTube channel. Ben is the sort of guy who runs the games on there, and he is a phenomenal storyteller, and how he explains everything and why he makes certain choices. So if you want to understand like what's going on this side and what you should be looking for, highly recommend there. You could also watch the No Rolls Bard, who Ben did storytelling for them as well, but they also did other ones. And it's, again, they've played all the official scripts. The Yogscast does it as well, but they play it in Minecraft, which is really cool. So I think I linked that video as well. But they release those every 2 weeks. I've been watching those. Those are great. But you can get a different idea for the different storytellers, but the different scripts. So the main 3 scripts are Trouble Brewing, which you guys have played, Bad Moon Rising, which is this one, and then Sex in Violets, which is about, there's a lot of poisoning and adds another mechanic called madness. So madness is you essentially are forced to lie. I could have sworn, is Pixie not on Sex and Violets? Okay, I guess not. So mutant is basically you have to pretend to be a different role. If at any point you claim to be the mutant or the barber or whatever, or any outsider, you die, and you're executed, and the day ends. Actually, I don't remember what the day ends on. I think it does, because it says executed. Yeah. There's a bunch of other stuff I don't remember, but basically Sex and Violets is all about poisoning and madness. Pit Hag Or not Pit Hag, I'm thinking Witch. Not Witch, I'm thinking Sarah Novus. Sarah Novus adds madness on the other side. And there's some fun ones. Evil Twin is a really cool one. So if Bryn is the evil twin with, say, Elena would be the ghost, or sorry, the good twin, and Bryn would be the evil twin. Elena would say Elena's the artist. Bryn would be told that Elena is the artist and that she is the good twin. So typically what happens, the second the game starts, both of them go, I'm the good twin, I am the good twin, other person's the bad twin, don't listen to them. Because basically what happens, if the good twin is executed, evil wins. And good can't win if both of the twins are alive. So say Ori was the demon, the game's not over, because you have to figure out who the fuck is the evil twin. You get to have fun with that. So someone in my chat put it, BMR, which is the one we just saw, is very social, whereas this one's super mechanical. So there's some good ones.
I need to pop away.
You're good. I was just explaining the script, so there's nothing more to do.
Yeah.
There's other demons here that are fun. Fangu is really cool. Fangu is if you target if you target an outsider, they then become the Fangu, which is really cool. Vigor Mortis, you can kill your minions, but they still have their power. No Dashi is poisoning your neighbors, but they have to be townsfolk neighbors. And then Vortex, I want to say Vortex is one of my favorites. Vortex is everyone gets false information. So you guys know, like, when you're poisoned or drunk, I can tell you whatever, right? Like, I can tell you fake information, I can tell you correct information regardless of what you are. So like, if you were the empath, I could tell you 1 if it's truly a 1, right? If one of your neighbors is evil. However, on a Vortex game, I have to lie to you. So you get to start playing this game of like thinking about everything the other way around, which is really fun.
Storyteller always lies.
Yeah, well, I like, people get mad about this game because they think that like you are, as like a storyteller, like they get mad, they're like, oh, this game storyteller can just do whatever they want. No. I have very strict rules of what I have to do, and I'm doing my best.
I'm gonna dip. I want to listen, but
Nice.
I need to go.
You're fine. This is a really fun one, this is catfishing. This is a really fun script as well. There's a lot of good ones. I'm not going to go through all of them right now. I really like Extension Cord is one of my favorites. Let's see here. Extension Cord. Oh my goodness. Blinded myself there. Extension Cord's really cool because you start adding these. The Boom Dandy is really funny. If you are executed, all but 3 players die. And then after a 10 to 1 countdown, the player with the most players pointing at them dies. So you essentially set off a bomb and everyone has to figure out the game in 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's also Riot, which is like that as well. But yeah, I highly recommend watching them. I can set up another playthrough of this. I wouldn't be able to do next Sunday because it's Easter, but we could probably do the Sunday after if we want to do more. It's really hard because we want to get people, 7 or more is the idea.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I love it. And I'm more than happy to keep paying for the Patreon, not only just to support the game, but to keep running games. But ideally it would be nice to, run games. So let me find someone to go raid. Oh, let's go give some love to Minerva. She's playing Split Fiction with her boyfriend, and Split Fiction is such a great game. So highly recommend. They're in a really cool part right now, so go give them some love, and I will see you guys all Tuesday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh wait, I haven't clicked the button yet. Ignore me. I'll be in the VC here in a second. All right.